much, but
Ooh.
because I was cutting when.
And now
when we
he's
met
on
up
the
last time.
bulk.
I'm not really on a bulk. I'm just kind of doing maintenance stuff. But this right here,
Maintenance.
that's what it's about. You see
Main
this?
10 ants.
Look at that! Look at that! Takes up the whole goddamn screen.
Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God.
Yeah. When you
Yep.
put it 2 inches from the camera, it sure does
Bro.
take up the whole camera.
This is a full plastic plate. You see my hand? It's bigger than my hand.
A
So yeah,
full
it
what?
really is that big.
Plastic plate?
Hell yeah, bro! I ain't fucking doing dishes. You crazy?
Yeah.
You're not eating off paper plates?
Oh, it is paper plate. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plastic
I
plate.
was gonna say there's a difference
I
there.
12 ounces of chicken.
You know what I got going?
1 cup of minute rice.
Oh, I can't show you because my OBS is open, but I got my
Do it,
Fair
do it,
Life
pussy.
next to me.
Fair Life spotted. Hell yeah.
Fair Life spotted.
G, do you want me to bring you some? My parents live
Fair
like,
Life?
yeah, they live like 30 minutes from like the farm, like the main farm.
I was
that
saying, you're
Fair Life
talking
has.
about the milk?
The actual Fair Life farm.
Yeah.
Bro,
The
Fair
place,
Life. Oh.
What?
the place is massive. It's damn near the size of Disneyland. They
Oh
bought up like 6 of like the family farms around them, and they're like
Yeah.
expanding constantly. They have like their own creamery, they have a Holiday Inn there now because they get
God.
people from like other countries to come work and do like because Purdue
awesome.
University is right in Lafayette. So they
Yep.
go from Lafayette, which Purdue is like massive in farming. They go straight to Fairlife and they just work there for free. It's literally just internships
Oh
24/7.
God.
Can you join my thing, by the way?
Big milk.
Can I join your thing?
Yeah.
What?
I will
Invited you.
submit to Big Milk every day of the week.
No, I don't
Bro.
see it.
I'm waiting for your
Can you re-invite me?
awaiting response.
milk. Ruined my family's career.
Hold. Click to collaborate. Hold. Hey, Julie, put shared chat on. All right,
I
I'm
did
doing the
already.
intro real quick. Everybody.
Intro? The fuck? This guy's just start streaming and yapping?
There
That's gotta be a streamer. I already said that, streaming goose.
What?
They do though.
All
smell
right,
bad.
all right.
Literally? Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm be right back. I'm here, but like I'll be right back. I gotta grab some from the
Okay.
kitchen.
I'll tell you what really smelled bad was
Chicken farms? Yeah.
Smithfield plant where they process all the fucking hams and shit.
Mm.
It was when I did that job down in North Carolina, we passed Smithfield quite a bit. And yeah, it reeked.
It was rough. When I lived in Virginia, we lived down from a chicken farm, like a pretty big one.
God,
Bro.
yeah,
It reeked so bad all the time.
yeah.
Well, that sucks. What's up, Choke?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
huh?
Here I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Farmers around here have been spreading silage, which is just
Silage.
compost.
Yeah. The only thing we're spreading around here where I live is measles.
Ooh.
Peace.
Oh yeah. Let's kill some kids.
Huh?
There's a measles
Yeah.
outbreak.
You
Send that shit over to China.
spreading some poopy?
Probably.
Some poopy.
Let's bring back a dead disease.
Yeah.
See, drop an F bomb right now.
Love. Huh?
What?
Refrigerator.
He's he didn't say refrigerator or fridge. He said refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
That is the most Midwest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit him. Refrigerator.
I was imagine somebody using like the phonetic alphabet. F as in refrigerator.
Oh my God. As in refrigerator. Yeah, the usual.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
The
All right.
usual.
Um,
You guys ready for D&D?
We've been ready.
I stay ready.
I'm here today, ready.
I'm always. W. Not 30-minute late. Ready.
Oh.
I think it was 15 anyways.
Yeah, I was
I
dying.
think. Huh.
Okay.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
I'll
Dave's
take
Hot
that stuff.
Chicken.
Sucks. I'm not a fan.
Well, they're doing a collab
I've
with
never
Monster
had it.
Hunter.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
You
I
get
like
that.
it.
Never even heard
You
of
get the Monster Hunter Wilds meal. Never even heard
Like
of it
it's-
either.
Whoa.
They're not bad, but if I want that stuff, I'm going to Five Guys every time. Fuck chicken.
I mean,
Dang.
fair.
You don't like chicken?
I have I've started liking chicken more, but
You know
yeah,
how much chicken I eat on a fucking daily basis?
I
It's
could
crazy.
eat a shit ton of chicken.
I have to have it with something else, like whether it's in a slow cooker or something. I just normal chicken. Can't do it.
Rotisserie style.
Barely. That's
Oh,
like
good
that,
rotisserie is so good.
that
though.
is the most normal chicken that I can eat. Anything less than that is like I eat like
What's
2
the-
bites and I'm like, I'm okay.
It's the chicken breast
Alright.
that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Alright.
I mean, hey, if I wanna, everyone's copying Minecraft now. You get the Monster Hunter meal, bro. What's going on?
Lava
Monster
chicken.
Hunter meal.
Chicken
Lava,
Chicken.
chicken.
I don't think they're really copying.
Steve's lava
it's been
chicken,
going on
yeah,
forever.
Stacy is hell.
They're
Ooh,
copying.
mama see ya, now you're ringing the bell.
That
Minecraft.
shit's been going
Yep.
on forever.
Yeah.
Nope.
I hate how people
Nope.
came out with chickens after Minecraft made them.
For real.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. dude.
Imagine cooking chicken, copying the Minecraft movie.
Who would do
Dude.
such a thing?
Unbelievable.
Next people are gonna start
Freaks.
taming wolves.
Freaks, that's who.
For
You
real.
start building things.
Yeah. We're gonna start.
We're-
People are gonna start being creative.
People are gonna
Oh.
start using the metric system.
Oh,
Huh.
All right.
Alrighty.
any downloads?
Yes. In fact.
Any music files? Smile.
Smile.
Yes.
You like my
What's
cool
new
little
in Mac?
Discord nameplate?
Yeah, it's so cool.
I bet
It's
it
like
is.
$7.
It was $5, Mr. Canadian.
It's $5 American dollars.
I applied to 2 new jobs, so hopefully I hear back from one of them.
www.
Outstanding.
More jobs.
Man's
Yep.
out here spending money on fucking dick scored shit. Come on, bro. Get it together.
What do you want me to do, bro?
Stop spending money and be smart.
Well, I'm waiting for the flow to come in from Instagram, but I need like 8 gajillion more followers.
So stop
the
waiting.
Flow from Insta. What's up, Dan? How's it
Just
going?
bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
you bought everything.
Bottom.
view bot.
We're playing D&D tonight. If we get a music file, that is.
Hey, there's more to D&D than
Dun-dun-dun.
music, all right?
Oh.
True.
What?
Remember, Z, it's not all about the music.
Well,
It's not all about the music.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about the music.
I got here.
Does music make you lose control?
Press
Ooh.
zip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Copy soundtrack. Discord. Make Discord half of my main screen. I'm
Someone
gaming.
say-
I'm hacking. I'm hacking.
Tune, tune, tune.
Oh,
Yo,
Guys,
what?
guys, this might be a little crazy to believe.
Yeah,
It's
wait.
episode 7.
Oh,
It's a what?
It's episode 7.
Oh,
It's episode
I can't
7.
believe it.
Let's
I
go.
feel like we just
Isn't
started.
that so crazy? It's episode 07.
I feel like we just started, like yesterday.
We are more than 1/10 of the way to ending last campaign.
One,
And we really did anything.
1/10, and we've only.
We are
been
more
hurting
than 1/10 of
ourselves.
the way.
Am I playing desktop.ini?
it's there again.
Save that one for me.
Yes. Make sure you
So are
run
you
that
just,
as
like-
administrator as well.
Yeah, you just like planting these every file.
No, there's even though it has been a funny meme, there is nothing in there.
Oh, okay.
That's just how it's
Dan
set up for
Clyro, what's up, buddy?
Thank Myro's here.
Dan
I was hoping
Clyro.
for
He's
some
hanging out.
freaky Thailand midget porn or something in there.
We're about to do
Okay.
some D&D, brother.
Huh?
No, that was in episode 6's file.
Oh, what am I
Oh,
playing? What
real
am I
going
playing?
back.
All right, the Shelf into the Unknown.
Playing.
The shelf. into
Ah,
the
it's so loud.
unknown.
Holy shit. I don't know why it was so loud.
Okay, let's do
That's
this.
why you have it quiet.
It was at 100 volume.
Well, that's not good. Because I'm so excited. So excited for
Okay.
D&D.
So, last time we played, we were descended into the Underdark. You guys had taken some effort climbing up quickly and carefully to the top of some large mushroom stalks to get to the caps and navigate this acidic part, this acidic cavern in the Underdark, by way of these organic vine bridges that spanned from mushroom top to mushroom top. After reaching the top, some of you guys had already been in pretty poor shape, but pressing on, needing to get to the end, you guys, upon just reaching the second kind of call it landmass up here in the tops of the mushrooms, you guys, Leonidas had been feeling a specific undead life force within the mushrooms, but couldn't quite pin down what it was, just that there was something inside them. So keeping an eye out, Galbos spotted a dwarven humanoid sized figure that was clawing its way out of the top of one of these mushrooms, while Damocles was surprised by another coming up behind him. So the group kind of split up and trying to both make their way across the bridges and survive at the same time this onslaught of these undead, unknown creatures. Eventually succeeded and made their way across the rest of the grotto. So, standing now at a shelf looking out into a bit of a larger cavern, but one that Galbos and Rickard at least can see. One that descends very, very far down. A lot of roots and a lot of kind of organic, almost a tree-like structure, but descending on its way down. You guys can't see the bottom of this. There's just too much roots and too many things in the way of what would be the floor. But really, at this point, the only way is down. So, with that, we can continue. Some of you guys started to rest. We can start off there.
Yeah, I believe
we did short rest.
short rest for
Correct.
Jabroni 1.
A Jabroni
Cool.
1.
And Jabroni 2 is on guard. While Jabroni 3 took some recon.
Okay.
Who are these jabronis?
Yep.
Ooh. I clicked the short rest button. I am resting.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
I rested.
Yeah, Leonidas is waiting with him. I think
Right,
Rickard went and did some recon forward. I'm not sure about Galbos. I forget.
Drinking from my water skin down here in the Underdark.
Hathran!
Hathran left.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Before you guys sat down to rest, he did some quick talking and then he disappeared.
Peace the fuck out? Wow, alright.
Yep.
How
Alrighty.
far is Rickard at this point now? How far did you go?
Rickard's gonna go within like earshot of the group. If you can't hear him, he'll stop.
Okay.
Can I hide?
You can, yes.
And you said you cut your light off, right?
Yep. The light's gone.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we're screwed. Nobody
I am
light.
blind.
I am also blind.
You guys, I mean, there are the mushroom stalks here are pretty dense.
Glowy.
You guys could use some of those as torches or fire.
Did I pack a torch?
Oh.
Nope. I packed clothes.
How do you
Back
suppose anything's
close.
growing down here? As dark as Doom of Thorn's arsehole.
I haven't heard
What
much
is the
of the
world?
Underdark, but there might be some strange things going on down here.
The Underdark definitely is a odd place.
It's times like this where I wish Conrad taught me that other spell. The one he gave me isn't
I
really
don't know who
helping
that
us here.
is.
That's my friend. That I am still looking
That's
for.
your boyfriend.
No, not boyfriend. Best friend. Childhood friend.
Hey,
even.
Conrad's a lady.
Conrad's a guy.
Sound like, he's a boy and he's your friend.
Emma is the woman. That is the two
I'm following
friends that I am
Gallows.
searching for. Regardless, we must press on. And
Regalia?
I can not regalia. Regardless, I cannot see too well. I need someone to lead the way, but I'll be short behind. Not to worry.
I can see fine.
I'll be around your tail, Galbos.
I was going to say, lead the way then. I'm
Valens,
feeling rested.
Valens, stay close. We don't need you dying on us again.
All right.
Just get
Okay.
behind my shield.
Lead the charge.
Well, if we're not gonna use a light, then how about take this rope? We just tie it around, and I can just lead you with my rope.
Sure.
Ooh, this could work. A mighty fine idea.
Or we could just do the light thing again. I don't really care.
Well, I think that was Rickard. I can't do that.
That was Rickard. Rickard, can't see another light, or?
I can't see
You
him.
don't-
How far
you-
did he go?
yeah,
Where I look around for Rickard.
You don't
Wait,
see
aren't
him
you
in
a
your.
paladin? Shouldn't he be bathed in the light?
You don't see him in,
I'm
in your
level
immediate
4.
10-foot radius.
I'm imagining Red Eyes just appear as his helmet swivels.
I'm looking for red glows.
Make a perception check, Valen.
Perceiving. Natural one.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
It is so dark. You can't see a dang thing.
Rickard!
In fact, it's so dark that the brightest thing you see is your clothes.
where's my map?
Well then. Lead the way, Galbos.
We're trusting you,
Get that light
Galbos.
Oh, here's the rope.
Leonidas will now keep his hand on Galbos. On his shoulder.
Hey, no, just grab the rope. I don't need you manhandling me while I'm trying to walk.
It's not manhandling. I'm just trying to make sure we're at arm's reach from each other.
I don't want to get in trouble with Conrad, your boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend. Like I said,
Grab the
childhood
rope.
friend.
Just take the rope. Just hold on to the rope. Keep it taut. Damocles,
Grab
can
it.
you see anything?
Nope, not at all.
All right, well, you can grab the rope as well.
All right.
Grab
Thank
this. All right, Galbos. Lead the way.
Put the rope over my shoulder and start walking.
Lead us to Rickard.
Okay.
And down the hill.
Galbos, as you're walking, just make a perception check trying to find Rickard. Looking
Yes,
for
yes,
his,
start
his
the map.
glowing eyes. The map is here, isn't it?
Oh, do I have to hit refresh?
No, we have this shelf.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
The shelf.
I had to hit refresh
Yeah.
it. It still says it was waiting. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. My fault.
21.
21. All right.
Whoa.
Rickard, make a stealth check.
Off.
Rickard, Jake.
Rickard, make a stealth
See.
check.
All right. Rickard, you are hidden pretty well, and you feel like there's no way that anyone's gonna see you before you see them, especially since only one of them has any dark vision. But you forgot that your eyes are glowing red. So Galbos, you kind of turn a corner, and you see about 20 feet in front of you just these two small red glowing circles, and they're just not moving at all.
I'll stop. Rickard, is that you?
Oh, who goes there?
Hey, it's Galbos. I got the crew with me. They're all holding onto my rope.
Prove it. What was the last thing I said to you?
Oh, that we were brothers and that you could fight well.
You see, like the helmet, kind of like shimmy a little bit. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, I'll come out.
Rickard, come out of the shadows. We can't see much.
You guys, the rest of the group will, at about 10-foot mark in front of you, we'll see these red orbs kind of coming towards you guys.
Rickard, you casting that light again, or are we following this rope the rest of the way?
I hate to tell you, young Valen. I don't think I can.
Rickard, did you learn anything in your recon here?
Oh, yes, quite a bit, actually.
Have you seen much? What is there to report?
No. But much have seen me, if you understand what I'm saying.
Ah, more creatures are about.
Yes.
This is the last time I come to the Underdark. I can't see shit down here, bro. Please.
For once, I agree with Valen.
Can we just get this whatever ore and get out of here?
I'm sure it won't be much longer now. Hawthorne said it wasn't too far from here.
Think of Hawthorne. Where did he go? Where is he?
That way. And Rickard will just point off in a direction.
I'm not sensing much anymore. I can't tell.
All right, let's keep going where he told us to.
Leonidas, your channel divinity is expired. Is that correct?
it's 10
an
minutes.
hour.
10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Okay, right. Yeah, you don't sense anything.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
So, are we still walking on mushroom caps, or are we on stone right now?
You are on solid stone now.
Okay. I would like to activate Tremor Sense then.
This guy had tremors.
Oh.
Some stone cooming.
He's just feeling up a rock.
The rock is gyrating.
Yep.
And I'll start heading in the direction Hathorne told us to go.
Oh my god.
Huh. That's cool. I like that as a dwarven feature. That's good. All right.
Yeah, Gallows is cool.
Glazers.
Leonidas can't see anything, but he will keep his ears about in case he senses, can hear anything, maybe like stalking us or whatever.
Okay.
Valen's just walking. He wants to get out of here.
Okay. Galbos, as you are.
It's only active
Rickard-
for 10 minutes.
Rickard will take up the back. Once we've got the little non-seeing train here.
Yeah.
The non-seeing train.
Okay. Galbos, as you continue on, the stone kind of gives way to, I'd say probably like you're walking for about a quarter mile, and it's going both kind of a downward slope, and then there are some times where it's kind of more of a flat path that then will switch back to descent. And as you're moving down, at this point, the cliff that you guys were short resting on has left your sight. Just the fogginess of the area around you, also with that specific cleft being not illuminated itself, you can't see it anymore. So you're down further than you are really aware, but you've been walking for probably about 10 minutes, just kind of slowly trying to walk and make sure that they're also doing well back there and that they're not going to step off a cliff or anything. Towards the end of your tremor sense, how specific is tremor sense?
Is it like a divine sense?
Creatures and no, it's just it's a perception.
Oh, okay.
Sense. Okay, so
Hey Google, turn on all my lights.
wow. Okay, so it's very broad. Okay, you sense that while it's not through the stone that you are standing on, there are things connected to the stone, almost like walls. So you're kind of getting a second-hand tremor sense, and there are a lot of small creatures, like insect-sized creatures, that are moving about. And as you're starting to feel more of these, you do notice at least one medium-sized creature within this 60-foot range. It appears to be far under you. You feel it kind of, like I said, not through the floor that you're standing on, but through something that's connected to the floor. And maybe about a minute left on your tremor sense. You enter a slightly more illuminated place. The rest of you guys can see very dimly at this point. And this is what you guys can see. It would be this one, I think. Yes.
Okay.
So you
There's a dude
guys,
to the right.
you guys are
Why is there a
seeing.
person?
You guys are seeing slightly illuminated caps and moss around you, Galbos, as the stone that you're standing on starts to give way to roots and moss like that, things like that. So this is what you saw from above, Rickard and Galbos, when you looked down, was this slightly illuminated, just crazy amount of twisting and entangled roots and vines and things like that. And now you see that you are entering it. So the rest of you guys now have a vision out to 30 feet.
Oh,
Galbos and Rickard, you guys have your standard dark vision still. It is very dim here, so your dark vision is still helping you quite a lot. But the others aren't completely blind. Just it's just like it'd be like a low lit night outside. The moon is providing some light, but not a whole lot. So these roots around
Appreciate the help,
you,
Galbos.
the roots around you are. Let's just get a perception check from everybody here.
oh boy.
Perceiving. 10.
16.
8.
15.
Wait, I'm still exhausted. Never mind. 7.
Yep, minus 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about. I was exhausted.
Cheaters.
13.
Cheers.
Matt,
I just said 7.
cheating.
Or no, 6.
Okay, so we got
10.
10.
9.
Okay.
I think Rickard was the highest with 16.
Just a second, I'm gonna feed my cat.
Yeah.
I'll still be able to hear. I just won't be able to talk.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. So Rickard, you notice mostly Rickard, but also the rest of you, kind of as you venture deeper into this area, kind of can start to get some of these senses as well. but the roots around you, Rickard, almost feel and look petrified. They're very tough for what should be like living wood, and whether it's a tree or just a massive network of roots leading to some other organism, they're very hard. They don't give way to really any like form of movement. If you try to like kind of press up against even the small ones, they almost feel more brittle than they do like yielding. You also, while you see the dim glowing moss and mushrooms beneath your boots, the floor kind of crackles in some spaces. This is not due to like small petrified roots or ground, but you look down and kind of inspect the floor. There's a lot of dried sap, and kind of not shavings, but very light pieces of bark, skin, and things like that. So that is what you perceive around you.
Okay. So as they're like walking through, Rickard will look down, kind of like take all this in. Not gonna lie, fellas. This feels pretty good on my feet.
Huh?
Is there something
Hey,
you're
speaking of
noticing
being
that I'm not?
Speaking of your feet, there's something moving below us, just so everybody knows. I don't think it's gonna attack us, but be aware, there's something below us.
Is that a hostile creature?
I didn't know. I do think it's hostile. It's just know that there's something below us. Maybe watch your step a wee bit.
When you felt the whatever it was below you, Galbos, it kind of felt like a slow walking cadence, but not like a light step, like sneaking or like a rushed or anything. It kind of just felt like something was just walking at a normal, casual pace.
Well, be on your guard, for I cannot see very well as is, but we don't need anything else sneaking up on us.
Hey, you guys, you know something? While I was waiting for you all to stop screwing around back there, why didn't any of you ask Valcor about his book, by the way?
A book.
Who?
I asked
The
him
smut
about
book.
the book.
The smut book.
Yes. But none of you were that interested in it, unlike me. We need to get that book.
I got a wife. I don't think my wife would take kindly to me grabbing books about smut and such.
Don't worry.
Maybe she wants to
Oh,
read it.
Yeah, exactly. I hear women are into that.
Oh, hey,
Don't worry. I'll read it all and I'll tell you about it,
Hey.
Galbos.
me Marigold could probably write one of those books. Let me tell you now.
I'm sure we can
You
get the
guys
book
can,
later. Let us focus on the task at hand.
If anything,
You
let me
guys-
read your wife.
You guys can.
Look
you
at-
guys.
No,
You guys can play a Hollow Root Clef soundtrack.
Hollow root cleft.
He's yelling at us.
Rickard and Galbo's busy talking about an NPC you guys ain't even met.
What?
But anyway,
We met
the reason why I
Valen.
bring it up, why didn't any of you guys ask him about the last thing he wrote? I thought you
I
guys were
didn't care.
smart. I can tell that, big one. I mean, I don't care much either.
Why, do you think
Wanna
he
read
wrote
about
that
the
out
tree?
of
No
counter?
interest in that book, but if it's of importance to you, Rickard, I'm sure we could get it.
Oh, yes, the book is of great importance to me. That shall be our next goal. We shall gather plenty of menstrual in the book.
Huh?
Menstrual.
Well, if you plan on stealing the book, I will have no part of it. But do
I
what
need
you
to steal it
must.
to read it.
And I'm sure you could barter for it. Give him some of that
No,
coin
that's-
he gave you.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Anyways, I'm going to
Let's
continue
focus
here.
on the task at hand here.
Leonidas will
close
start
that book.
walking forward and surveying the ground, because he knows what raw mithril ore looks like. He's looking for it.
Make a perception check. Or a nature check.
3?
He
Perception?
doesn't know what it looks like.
What was that?
3 on perception.
Okay. Actually, that's
three.
a 2. That's a 2 on
Yeah.
perception.
Oh, 2?
That's
Yep,
a
that's a
2,
2.
buddy.
Good.
We can map real well.
I'm ready to reroll my character now.
Yeah. I think I want to play a dark elf with
bullet
the dark vision now.
Comes out from the ground
Yep.
and swallows Leonidas.
Actually, you probably won't want to play a dark elf. There will be some hostility in the party immediately.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I can't wait for Zin to show up.
Ready to die by my hands once more.
I cast guidance on myself.
Do you?
Yes.
A little late.
It won't affect the perception check.
A 2.
What?
What's,
Do you
what do
minus
you,
the perception check? Do you,
What
do
are
you
you doing?
remove the 2
can't
from
guidance,
that?
You can't guidance post roll.
Oh, well,
Only Baldur's Gate.
it's fine.
Only Baldur's Gate.
We're not. Hey, this is harder than honor
Okay,
mode. All
but-
right, we don't even have saves to go back
With-
to.
Never mind.
Oh.
You die like a man, make a new character.
Yep.
Real.
Yep.
Or forfeit your
All right,
character.
we
because
find
it
this
doesn't
ore
work
yet?
with the team.
Yeah, can we just
going
keep
on,
going?
Leonidas?
What's happening over
Leonidas.
here?
I'm already walking.
You guys were
I'm
talking
looking
for
at the
10 minutes
ground.
about smut. All right.
Yeah, you guys are yelling at
Um,
me. Oh, we need to hurry along, guys. We're taking a little too long just doing random bullshit.
Leonidas, you're kind of looking around you. Hathrin said that this was the way to Mithril. You'd be able to see it before you got through this next obstacle or this next section of Underdark. So you're looking around, kind of in anticipation of like it's got to be close. Beyond the roots that are kind of encaging the path you're walking down, you can't really see anything. The light that's within this little root tunnel here, it's just looking from light out into darkness is pretty hard as it is. So you don't see any like glowing veins of mithril like what you're looking for.
Still can't see anything down here. Quick, you that can see, help me out with the ground here.
Points at Galbos.
hey, I'm looking for your mithril.
I could use the
Galbos,
assistance.
if you'd like to do a perception check, you could. If not, you don't have to.
Oh, nat 1, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's
4.
how we're doing tonight.
So, Galbos, same thing.
We're gonna be down here a
It's
while.
really tough to see things down here, and
Mhm.
since this is the illuminated place, there's really not a whole lot to see. And just in general, on your way down here, you didn't see any veins of ore that looked extraordinary.
Leonidas
so you
is-
also don't see anything.
He's gonna start. He'll start dragging his longsword on the ground to hear for any differences in the ground from like organic to potential rock or ore.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. When you start resting your sword on the ground and you start kind of lightly dragging it across, it definitely sounds like you would expect a wood or a bark to sound as dragging metal across it.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then it does encounter like a tink, and it's a little a hardened bit of sap. But as you guys are walking, what's the order of this conga line here? It's Galbos in
Leonidas is
front, Rickard
probably in
back.
front now.
You're with Galbos or in front of Galbos?
In
behind
front of Galbos because everyone's yapping about smut books, so Leonidas started walking
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, we were
I assume
walking
they're
the whole
walking.
time.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, Galbos is probably in front, and I'm right behind him.
Okay. Valen, Damocles, Valen.
I'll be behind just in front of Rickard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Valen, you're in
Rickard's,
front.
Rickard's taking up
This
the very
is
last. since
this
I
is
can see.
this is the elephant pack, and Valen is the baby elephant being protected by
Oh,
the pack.
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
That's the
With the
first to
baby
go.
elephant.
After that last combat, Valen's feeling very endangered.
I need protection. I'm down here for someone else. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Valen, as Leonidas starts to drag his sword on the ground, and you kind of hear the same things, the dragging across this petrified bark, and every now and then a very hard, brittle sound, almost like it's dragging across like glass or obsidian when it hits the sap. Valen, I'd like you and Damocles to give me perception checks.
Ooh, okay. Perceiving. Yeah, 5.
Man, you guys are rolling.
Aren't you
terrible.
exhausted too?
I'm not exhausted. Oh my god.
Hey, damn it.
There we
There you
go.
go.
There we
I just
go.
had to say it. You guys
There
are rolling
we
like crap.
go.
Damocles threw the nat 20 on the floor.
The barbarian.
Um,
Barbarian.
So,
I am
they
not exhausted, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Just, for
all right, so Valen, you can't hear you hear his sword and your guys' steps, but that's really all you're hearing. You're trying to keep an eye out for whatever this other thing was that Galbos was mentioning is around here. You kind of keep an eye out, keeping an ear out. Damocles, you're a little more focused on, rather not focused on one thing, but you're kind of taking in holistically the whole environment around you. While this isn't, this is still the Underdark. This feels a little more organic to you than the crazy mushrooms and zombies that you guys were fighting earlier. And just kind of this feeling in your gut when Leonidas starts dragging that sword, you feel like something is awry, and so you kind of focus in your senses on whatever this feeling is that you're kind of getting in your gut, and you almost hear the environment around you start to hum, just like this very low frequency, just like this but very quiet. You have to really focus on it to hear it, but it started exactly when Leonidas started lightly dragging his sword on the ground.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, so as you guys continue through the this almost pre-made tunnel, it feels like these roots are everywhere. They're entangled with each other, but you haven't really come across any large areas or additional paths. It's kind of weird. You may still be on the path you were originally on, and it's just kind of encased in these roots, or something else. You're not sure, but either way, you don't really have any way to go but forward until you get to a what appears to be a dead end to everybody. The roots that have been kind of around you and kind of encasing this path are now also blocking any way forward, to where you guys are kind of just stuck at this dead end. And when you get to this dead end, Galbos, Leonidas, you guys being the ones in front, give me a perception or a nature check.
Fuck it, we're going nature. 8.
7.
Okay. Galbos, was yours with nature or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
What up, Rashido?
Good rolls, guys.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'm
Galbos,
exhausted.
Galbos,
exhausted.
there's something different about the roots in front of you, but you really can't tell exactly what it is. The light may be a little dimmer. Maybe they're a little bit different colored. You're not sure. There's just something's off. Leonidas, as you're kind of walking and focusing on the sound that everything is making with your sword, and just kind of what you can see around you, you notice that your sword starts to, instead of like that that sound like it'd be dragging across bark on a tree, it kind of mutes a little bit, like you're dragging it now on something that's a little softer. And that's all you get as well.
Galbus, hold on a second.
Hey, kind of hefty. We're at a bit of a dead end here.
A dead end.
Dead end.
There's no way forward. I can't remember. Didn't Hawthorne mention something about a maze down here? A bit of a maze.
I didn't know, but there's something a little weird about the reeds in front of me.
I can tell the ground is shifting a little bit. I'm not getting any of those hard pings anymore. More of a softer feel along my blade. What's directly below us?
He looks at ground.
I don't know what's directly below us. I suppose it's probably dirt.
Leonidas will put his hand down on it. Is it just dirt?
Okay.
Is it rock?
It feels more like dirt than rock. Give me a nature check
Oh
as
my
you're checking.
One of these.
Yikes.
Oh my. Yeah, it feels a lot more like dirt than it does rock. Whether there's
I'm about to
soil
start
here,
smiting everything.
You're not really sure why there'd be soil in this place. It doesn't look like there's been any soil, but the tree has to be growing from something.
I can't make a deal about what we're going on with over here. This all seems confusing to me. Are we sure he's leading us in the right direction?
There's no one leading us. Hathorne's gone.
Well, a little bit of guidance in the right direction. Rick,
Oh,
what
he
do you
did
see
say
back
that.
there?
Leonidas.
Yeah,
I thought
figure
you
it
knew
out.
what this door looked like.
Yeah.
What was that, Valen?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Yeah, what was that? What did you say?
Said I'm here for you. I thought you'd know what this ore looks like once
Thank you,
we knew
Valen.
where to go.
I appreciate the kindness. I truly do. Rickard, what do you see in the
What
back?
do we do? Do we need to turn around and backtrack, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, Rickard, what?
I cannot go forward.
Well then,
Can we retrace
Back
our
we go.
steps, Rickard?
I can't fucking think straight because your goddamn sword is making too much noise. You know, I think it's pretty rude that you made me agree to be quiet down here, but you guys are making loud noises, and I can't.
I'm not even making noise anymore. What are you
He's
hearing?
gonna cross his arms and look away from you guys.
You guys see the red dots disappear.
Am I going crazy? I
all
feel
right,
like
well,
I'm losing my
let's
mind.
turn around.
Head back the other direction.
Yes, let me lead the way. Rickard will lead the way. He'll start going backwards.
Okay.
I will follow the record.
Will he turn, or is he walking backwards?
Yeah, he's not looking at you guys, but he's looking straight. He kind of, like a little off to the side.
Does
Maybe
anyone
across.
look at these roots before we turn around?
Look at the roots.
It makes no sense to me. So unless you're seeing something, I have no
There's
meaning
something
to
a
be
little
here.
bit strange about the roots in front of me here compared to everything else.
I mean, I'll take another look before we head off, but probably another area we shouldn't be splitting up in.
If there's nothing interesting about them, Leonidas, perhaps let someone else take a look.
Be my guest, Valen. I can't see anything.
If there's any bends or any, Rickard's already around him. Rickard's just walking away from you guys.
Yeah, are you still holding onto the rope?
No, I never was. I wasn't touching it.
Okay.
And I said
So-
I'd follow Rickard.
Oh yes, Damocles is following me.
Okay, Valen, you turn around and Damocles and Rickard are gone.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go over to these roots and just look at them.
All right,
This
give me
dead end stop.
a perception or nature check.
Perception. I'm going just want to be sure. Yeah, I'm gonna use perception, and if I fail, I'm going to use Cybolstered Knack.
You can speak French to us.
19.
Yeah, what was that?
Cybolstered Knack just because it's come up in the past once. If I fail an ability check using a skill or tool which I have proficiency, I can roll one psionic energy die to add the number to the check, potentially turning the failure into a success. The die is expended only when the roll succeeds. So, does 19 pass?
Does a 19 pass?
Whatever perception I'm trying to perceive.
I don't know. Yeah, it does.
Yep. Yes. All right.
Smart
Valen,
one, tell me what you see.
As you approach the roots that are kind of causing this dead end in front of you guys, you have not done a lot of botanical things in your days, but there is something definitely different from these as opposed to the rest of them that you've been seeing. Not only is the light, it doesn't look like the light from the moss and the roots is being produced by these roots in front of you and the moss in front of you on the roots, but the light that you are kind of seeing, the dimmed light in front of you, is rather just because it's being caught by the moss and kind of absorbed, just like something's reflecting off of it. So the roots in front of you aren't actually producing any light, which is odd because all the other roots around you, it's a very, very light, dim, a very dim light that the moss is producing, but this isn't producing any. In fact, it almost looks like it's absorbing the light. If you take
Are the roots real?
The roots are real. The roots appear and feel like the same roots that are on all sides of you. If you're kind of feeling some of the roots that are around you, and then you're feeling some of the roots that are right in front of you resembling this dead end, the roots feel the same. However, the moss growing on them feels a little, instead of like a spongy or a like normal moss would be, this almost feels slick. It feels a little different than the moss that you've been looking at, or you've been walking on and has been around you. This doesn't even look like moss. What's in front of you, what's capturing the light from the rest of the moss, this does not look the same.
If something's off here, this doesn't look like what's around us.
What does
Do you
that
think
mean?
we
We
should
have
call the others back, or should we just follow them and turn it back out in?
Is this something to be worried about?
Valen,
No idea.
you,
Yes.
as you're kind of looking at it, while it's slick, you almost see, while you're looking at it, you see part of it move a little bit. This slick, what you thought was
Move?
moss, what you thought was moss on the roots in front of you, almost like pulses a little bit.
Yeah, call them back. Something's moving right in front of us. This moss. It's not moss.
Oi, Richard Damocles!
Meanwhile, you know, Damocles, it's not fair that everybody else around here gets what they want, but every time I want something, I don't know. As they're walking away.
And what is it you want, Richard?
I want the book. I want to meet Galbos' wife now. I want a little bit of mithril. And I want people to worship her. Those four things exactly, in that order.
Those four things? Okay. Well, when we get the hell out of this godforsaken hellhole, let's go get that book for you then.
I knew I liked you, big one. How'd you hear that?
Damocles!
Oh my god. I don't know if I want to go back there.
I know. Can we hear
You
them?
want-
Can we?
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
them?
you can hear the echo. Yeah.
They're calling for us. They probably found something, or they're probably all dying.
Hopefully the latter.
I know. We should probably go see if they're okay.
Fine. If you weren't going to help me, Damocles, I'd just leave you behind too. But don't worry. I've become quite attached to you in my bar.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy your bar.
Yes, it is quite spacious down there when everyone's gone.
Oh, sure it is.
All right.
All right.
About
Are you
30
down? Are you
seconds.
touching the thing?
About 30 seconds later, after you call Galbos, you hear the boot steps of Rickard and Damocles approaching behind.
Something's
can I take
moving up here.
One of my crossbow bolts and kind of poke at the moss.
When you poke at it, the moss kind of you poke it, and for a second you have some trouble pulling it back, like it stuck.
Did you guys try touching it yet?
Yeah, I did. And it pulsed.
It pulsed. Let me have an eye
Some
on it.
weird stuff.
Leonidas will look up or get
All right,
closer to it.
Leonidas, this is your quest after all. Lead the way. What do we got here?
I'm not one to dive into the knowledge of nature by any means, but I'll give it another look.
Looks at it.
Give me a nature
Touch
check.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Let's go! 16!
All right.
Right into it.
How do you inspect it?
He's gonna
Leonidas.
he's gonna
Mage
actually with the edge of his shield, he'll try to like pry it off the wall or roots.
Okay, like kind of like get in between whatever the
Yeah.
moss is and the root. It works. You take the corner of your shield and kind of like scoop some of it off,
Mm-hmm.
and it isn't, but it almost resembles like peeling a slug off of a tree.
Ooh.
This mass starts to fall off and then kind of like slips back onto your shield. And then behind it, where it was, you notice that it's like on your shield, and you kind of look at it a little bit. It doesn't look like it's doing anything right now, so
Mhm.
that can wait a couple seconds.
Sure.
What you see when you peeled some of it off is the root behind it looks very deteriorated, like eaten away, corroded almost.
As soon as he looks at that or notices that, he'll look back at the matter on his. Is it organic?
It looks like it. The way it's undulating kind of looks like it, and the way it kind of, after you took some of it off with your shield, only part of it was in contact with your shield, and then it kind of like slinked back up and tried to almost hold on to your shield a little more. You can probably gather that it's organic.
Okay. Is it still on?
Mr. DM.
It is still on your shield.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
I think Mr. Z might know what this creature is.
Mr. Z does not know what this creature is.
Ooh.
Does not.
Mr. Z does not know what this creature is.
All right.
Please.
All right.
Yeah, Leonidas will inspect where it came off again.
Well,
Yeah, it looks dying.
it appears to be organic of some sort, and I don't know if it's this undulating mass that's causing it, but there is some decay behind it.
And he'll look at it on the shield. He'll try to scrape it off the shield with his sword.
It comes off the shield pretty easily. Kind of falls back onto the floor.
Is his shield
Kinda
different in any way?
No.
Well, it appears my shield is intact. I take it whatever this is causes much decay on whatever it attaches onto for extended periods of time.
And he's gonna poke at the decaying root with his sword, like the piece that came
It is
off.
very fragile.
Ooh.
Where the matter came out, you kind of poke at with like the edge of your sword, and it's like very very weak. almost like if you've ever seen like a piece of metal and like tried to kind of clean off like rusting flakes or something, how they kind of just snap off like really easily. It's exactly like that. You kind of dig around in there and very easily you like bore a hole through the root that you're looking at. And a lot of the root inside is also looks like it's like rotted away.
Can Leonidas cast Word of Radiance on this ooze? It's a damaging cantrip. But the idea here is to get like a burst of light to see if this ooze is affected by light or radiant energy. If it would like scramble or dissipate.
Okay.
You can tell me no, it's fine, because it is basically a damaging spell.
I'm thinking.
Just figure I'd try and get creative
What do
here.
they want to reveal?
Yes.
All right.
100%.
All right. So Leonidas will then he'll take another look at it, see kind of.
All right, I have an idea. Stand back, you two.
That'll take a step back.
Yep, Galbos will take a step back as well.
And then he's gonna obviously we're underground or whatever, but he's gonna hold his hand to the sky and make a fist, and then cast Word of Radiance on this ooze.
Okay. You cast Word of Radiance on this ooze, and immediately, if I put emanation, well, it's an emanation, so you're casting it on yourself.
Okay, that's fine.
You're choosing the ooze to be affected by it,
Okay.
and anyone else within 5 feet of you that's an
Yes.
ally you would choose not to. So, you Word of Radiance. You guys see Leonidas momentarily start glowing like a gold, and it's almost like this small emanation of light is kind of coming off of his person, and it almost has like tangible boundaries. Within those boundaries of this glow is this ooze, and the ooze kind of like singes and almost like taking like fire or like a piece of paper and throwing it into fire, how it kind of just like from all these different areas of burns just kind of like turns into nothing. That's what this ooze does. Where this small ooze mass was in front of you on the ground, there is now nothing but there's now nothing.
So we just have the decayed root in front of us now? Or is that
roots? Yeah.
Well,
So-
because you said it was on the wall, basically the wall in front of us. So now that the ooze is gone, it's just the decayed root.
Oh, sorry. Did you cast it on just the ooze?
Yes, just the ooze
on your feet.
No, on the
or
ooze on the wall, like the bigger mass of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the little bit on the ground.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, everything that is bathed in this emanation, mostly the wall in front of you, but also some parts of the ground below you, and if any of the walls are within 5 feet of you, small specks of light kind of burn really quick, like little snappers, just in every on every surface, but mostly in front of you where this dead end started. You see a lot of like that scorch that kind of like opens up. The ooze is this moss, this entity, whatever it was, this organic matter that was on these roots is now completely gone, but these roots all look very like deteriorated.
Okay.
I think that did the trick.
And then he's gonna shoulder walk his way through the roots.
Okay. Yeah, Leonidas, it's very easy. You just
I guess more or less using his shield pushing through, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, all the roots just kind of crack in front of you, and it opens up to a bigger area. But yeah, the roots were it was like walking through tissue paper.
All right, Galbos, lead the way once more.
Well, that was something. Fallon goes forward.
Leonidas is waiting for Galbos
Reluctantly.
to walk forward.
We go forward. Damocles, reluctantly.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yep.
That didn't work, Rickard. I was going to ask you if you could use some of that flaming hand magic.
It just... He's off in the back. Not looking at
Looks
you guys.
away.
Looks away, yeah.
Alrighty then.
What do we got in the room then? Or
Yeah,
can
so-
the non-dark visioners see anything?
It's dim. It's much dimmer, but you can see at least the root network around you that's still kind of enclosing this area. It's not nearly as bright, so you can really only see the roots. You can't see like the entirety of the room, just where the light is coming from.
Oh god. Oh, she's almost
It's like
threw
seeing it'd be like seeing
That's all I hear.
candles, like little candles in the distance. You can see the candle light, but you can't. It's not illuminating much.
All right, back to it. Keep your eyes about you. If you see anything raw metal related, let me know.
Back to dragging his
I'll
sword
point
on
and
the
say,
ground.
oh, it's over there!
Huh? Where do you see it?
Over there!
I can't see it, Damocles. Where are you pointing?
I'm just pointing.
If you're going to make a joke about this, then keep it to yourself. Come on, we have
Got a
serious
point.
matters here.
Yeah,
I
you
wish-
think I know what this stuff looks like?
I would like to
Really?
make it out of here alive.
Good job, Damocles. He deserved that one.
Thank you, Rickard.
Valen, how about you
Yeah.
give me a perception check while these three are chattering?
Rickard, careful to not get in the way of my halberd
Oh my
next time.
god.
Oh.
5.
5. Okay.
I don't really
as-
care
as-
what's going on anymore. Fallon is just here with the group. He
As
doesn't
the
care.
as these, it's like a field trip he doesn't want to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
that's how I
emo
feel.
kid, yeah, that doesn't want to be on the bus with them.
You know, like when you go out and you just want to go home now.
yeah. I just wanna
Valen,
go home
Valen
now.
hit the I want to go home now, guys.
sounded a lot more fun when you guys
Yeah.
advertised it to me. I'm not really
Yep.
having a good time.
Exactly. Valen's just taking it in and looking around, doesn't care.
Whatever drinks, it's not worth the bar. Whatever mithril's down here, it's just not worth the adventure anymore.
Exactly.
Valen, while these three, Rickard and Damocles are kind of now in a small like social triangle with Leonidas, you're just kind of behind. You didn't really move forward, but they all kind of formed this little small so that Leonidas and Damocles can see Rickard when they talk to him. All of a sudden, you feel like a little like tapping on like near your Achilles heel,
Oh.
like tapping you.
I spin around.
You spin around and like a foot away from you, you see a humanoid shape. Before you quickly realize that it's not a human. It is humanoid in shape, but looks almost like a plant creature. Hello. You guys can
Did I hear
play
it?
track. Yes, you do. You guys can play track the Guardian.
I'll spin around and be like, what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Oh, this is
Oh wait.
interesting music.
No, sorry. Do. That's not the track. That's not what I thought I did.
The Guardian about to be a lot more interesting now.
Do Cap Lord. Do Cap Lord.
Oh!
Cap Lord, okay.
Cap Lord.
That's
Okay.
all right. Oh.
So Damocles,
Okay, sorry.
after Valen's whoa, and then you turn around and say, what the fuck? You guys will see. Pause.
Pause.
The
DM
DM has
has
paused the game session.
All right. This is a warning to Twitch. These streams are 18 plus.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Boobies!
No, eh.
I want to
That's
see.
not bad.
What?
So you guys see this creature standing in front of you. Valen, as you kind of turn around, maybe looking at your whatever was touching your ankle, there are what did I say?
No, Valen will say. Valen will put a hand up. I have a wife. As you were saying, Mr. D.
The V in Valen stands for Volcel.
What? What is that?
Look it up.
I don't know what that word is.
So Valen and Damocles, you guys see this creature. I am not here for that reason.
Yeah, well, what a reason you are here. You can talk to that guy. Valen will point over at Leonidas. I just about had enough of this weird
Holy
place.
shiitake!
What do you think?
Okay. Shit.
Holy shiitake!
Okay. She will then walk over to you, Leonidas.
Hello there, Earth creature. I am in search of Mithril.
Right to business. No introduction. Where's your mithril?
Knock, knock. I'm here for the ore.
Knock, knock.
Take me
Give
to
me your
your
mithril.
ore.
My name is Leonidas Gladwin. I am a paladin from Regalia.
I am a guardian of this place, but something alien has been introduced. Mithril does exist near here, but it is below.
I don't suppose it
Mithril.
has something to do with that ooze I just burned some radiant energy into to get here.
Not directly, but that thing that you destroyed is affecting the mithril. There is still mithril for you, although the rate at which the mithril is born is decreasing slower and slower as more of this place is overtaken by that which you have destroyed.
I sense there's a plague about down here.
There he's gone.
Yep. I sense there's a plague here. And the mushroom creature disappears.
Okay, sorry. Say that again.
Yeah, I sense there's a plague down here. Maybe we could be of assistance to you.
It is as you say, and you could. You would not only be helping me and that which I guard, but you would be helping the mithril.
What is your name, creature?
I do not have a name. I
Oh.
just am.
Guardian.
One day, I knew that I was alive, but I did not know how. I just knew that I was to protect this heartroot.
Have you been living in the Underdark your entire life?
I have been living in this tree, yes. I do not know how long it has been, decades, maybe centuries. I do not entirely understand how you humans keep time.
Are you connected to all of the roots around us?
I am, yes.
Oh.
Well, if your roots could bend us in the right direction, then that would be a big help. And I don't suppose you could help us with the whole, well, I can't see much down here. And neither can two of them.
I may have a way to help you navigate, though it may not be through sight. But I can help you get lower to the mithril which you desire. But as you said earlier, you could help me, and it would be of great use. I will freely give you whatever means you need to traverse this place, if you do help me. If not, I will not stop you nor inhibit you further, but I cannot be of help.
Leonidas will stand more at attention.
Well, I personally am one to always be ready to help those in need. I'm in.
Yeah, Leonidas. All right, what do we need to do?
I'm sure we can handle it between the five of us.
I hope
If
that it
Rickard's
is so.
willing to help. Rickard?
He'll just like turn a little more away from you guys.
Rickard, is this her that you keep describing?
He'll look a little at her, kind of give her an up or down.
I don't think so.
No, it's not, but she might know of her. She is of the ground, and everything is hers.
She is off the ground.
All right. What information do we need to know about this ooze?
Ooze. That is a new way to describe it. But whatever it is that you call it, it did not begin at the heart of this hollow root, but it has grown there and feeds on the heart of this tree. And that is why it affects the mithril bloom below. Any of it that you encounter, if you could eliminate it, either as you have, or just removing it from the tree altogether, this would be of great benefit to myself and to the tree.
And how do we go about removing it?
Just as you would with any other parasite, by physically removing it, or by killing it where it lives.
We need to find the source, Valen. If you could guide us to the source, we will dispose of it. You have my word.
As he does his little one arm in bow.
I can lead you to the heart of the hollow root.
Okay, insight check. This chick, is she being
Okay.
genuine? 10.
From what you can, she's a little hard to read, but from what you can tell, she's being genuine. You kind of see that this creature looks a little sickly herself.
Okay.
Maybe she's affected by the parasite as well,
Yeah.
or whatever it is that she's calling it. She definitely is a part of this tree, as you don't really see her legs lead anywhere, just kind of like roots that move with the tree below her. So she's definitely a part of all of this down here in some way or another.
But maybe this is actually like hurting her. Or taking some kind of toll on her entity.
Physically, it appears like it might be taking a toll.
Okay.
You can't tell from her voice.
Yeah, got it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Let me guess. What we get out of it is the mithril.
Oh, what was that?
Let me guess. All we get out of this is the mithril.
As I said, I could gift you with boons that would help you while you are at least in this environment down here. And depending on what is done after the heart of the hollow root is cleansed, if it does get cleansed, then perhaps I can come up with more rewards that may suit you. What is it that you would prefer, human?
The mithril will do for me. Anything else will just be upon your own will, if you wish.
Yeah, you can speak for yourself, Leonidas.
As I just
Gold's
did.
always nice. Usually don't work for free, but
I
anything
do
you might
not
have interest.
gold.
Hey, Balin. Can this mithril probably go for quite a good, pretty penny? It doesn't all have to go to Leonidas.
It's definitely not all going to Leonidas.
It is as the dwarf says, in the mithril bloom there is plenty of it. But if others wish for things other than the mithril, as I said, let me know and maybe I can think of something. Other larger human and other smaller human and you, elf, if there are things that you wish.
Elf.
Huh?
Who's she calling
Huh?
elf?
She looks over towards Rickard when she says it.
I'm sorry, did you just say elf?
Elf.
I did. You are human. You are smaller human. You are larger human. He is a dwarf, and he is an elf.
Looks
Am
at
I
Rickard.
correct?
If I'm not sure, but this is news to me. Very well.
Do you have
Welcome,
something against elves?
welcome to the group.
Doesn't
Elf.
change
I
their
do
name.
not have anything against elves.
I was talking to Leonidas.
I have nothing against elves. I just had no idea what was under the helmet. After all, his skin was very pale.
Under the
Listen,
helmet.
this mithril,
She
sure
said under the
can
helmet.
What'd you say?
She
Leonidas
said
said
under the helmet.
Leonidas said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good, Leonidas. You can finish what you're saying.
No, that's fine. That's all he said.
Well, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said that his skin was very pale.
There are complexities under the helmet.
All right, that's enough out of you. Enough. No more.
I apologize, elf.
My reward is your silence.
To be fair, he was very
From
defensive
now on
about.
eternity. From now on eternity. No more talking.
I
Very
can
much.
accommodate
Stop it.
that.
Nope.
Very
She looks towards you.
defensive.
She looks towards you,
Come on.
Leonidas. She looks towards you, Leonidas, and says,
That was the deal.
"Tell the elf that I can accommodate that."
Understood. He has been very defensive about that helmet ever since we met him.
Hey,
listen, the gold would be nice,
Mushroom
but
lady.
no. Go ahead, Galbos. Go ahead.
Mushroom Lady, I don't mean to be offensive by calling you that. I just don't know your name, but I was told there might be some red metal crust in here. Do you know what that is?
Red mineral crust.
Red metal.
I do.
Metal crust.
Marrow crust, yes. There are red crusts that do grow. I can bring you back some and see if that is what you are inquiring about.
Hey, that would be great.
Very
I'm glad
well.
to get rid of your ooze.
Thank you, I think. I cannot quite tell what you are saying. Your accent is very unique.
Hey, well, your whole body is quite unique.
Thank you again. I
Didn't
think.
ken how you live down here.
And you, large human? What would you like?
I don't know what I would like. I don't think there's anything that I'm in need of right now.
How about a nice
Well?
pat on the back and knowing you did a good job for someone?
If there's anything that you would like and you think of it, after you rid the parasite from the hollow root, let me know. I may be able to accommodate.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Bound will quickly look at Mushroom Lady. Listen, if any magical items may have come across your tray down here, and you're willing to part with one, I'll gladly see what I can do with it.
The mithril itself is magical. Does that suit your need, or are you looking for something in particular?
Nothing in particular, but like I said, the mithril itself doesn't really interest me. But if that's all you got, I'm happy to take some.
I will see if there is anything else that I can procure.
Much appreciated.
While
Now let's
I
go
don't
kill this parasite.
While I don't fully anticipate your success, I do hope for it nonetheless.
How tough could this
And
parasite
she-
be?
You haven't seen us work. Right, Rickard?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So she will start to kind of glide across the ground, really as she moves, instead of her legs and where her feet would be moving, like small roots kind of attach to her legs as other small roots kind of detach and go back into the roots below you. So it's just kind of like this perpetual, like, the roots are kind of carrying her along is what it looks like when she moves. And she will lead you guys for about, say, 7 minutes through some different corridors similar to what you guys had been going in previously. And as you get to some of the dead ends that have this, now that you guys know what you're looking for with this parasite, you can kind of pick it out easier. And as you get to some of these spots that have these parasites, they kind of it almost looks like they stretch out from the roots when she passes by, almost like they can't, but like they're trying to reach out to her. And spots where there are walls or sometimes dead ends, and sometimes even from like the floor, she kind of like, it just kind of parts in front of her and she moves through it and the opening is left for you guys. So she is traversing through this root system much more efficiently than you guys would be able to otherwise, opening paths that you guys wouldn't have seen, or navigating things in passes easier than you could have without. So after about 7 minutes, you guys get to Leonidas. This would be a instead of a greenish, more natural glow from some of the moss on the roots around you. In front of you, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Here's the nat 20, folks.
Perception.
As expected, a 3.
Okay. It's not until she points it out and she says, "The heart of the mithril is ahead." Leonidas, you kind of look ahead eagerly and you see a very familiar blue glow that is similar to the color of mithril. And what you guys see is
What do we see?
Cue the map change.
What do we see?
Whoa! Oh.
So kind of caged in its own small area. It almost looks like Leonidas, a giant pure vein of like mithril right in front of you, with its like very, what is typically just kind of looks like silver. This almost glows with that same silver color that mithril would. But it's only down here in the darkness that you see that it kind of has this ambient glow to it. But as you approach it closer, the color is very reminiscent of that silver that mithril portrays. And you see that kind of on the ground below it, some of the roots around it, you almost see like small veins of mithril kind of traveling down some of these roots and like through some of these branches. It almost looks like even through this tree is kind of like somehow the mithril is like spreading through the tree. But what you guys also see is, as she points out, or has pointed out, this heart is what she's been calling it, the heart of the hollow root, has like these spots on it that are very reminiscent of those parasites you guys have seen. And while there are a lot of veins coming from this and stemming into different roots and things like that around it, a lot of them are very weak glow, and a lot of the branches are fully like overtaken by this black ooze. This is the heart of the mithril bloom here in the hollow root.
That's about the most beautiful source of mithril I've ever seen.
It is quite enchanting, isn't it? As I am part of this network, I myself do not have the means to cleanse it. I do not know what brought this sickness here, this corruption, but if it does not get removed, it will soon envelop the heart of this root network and feed on it as it wishes. This is why you must destroy it.
Understood, my tree friend. We will begin the process immediately.
Leonidas will walk forward into the area.
All right. But before that, as Leonidas walks towards this heart of the mithril bloom, that's where we'll take our break.
Ah! Yippee!
Ooh.
See you guys in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
The mithril bloom.
Mithril bloom.
Hey, Gobbles. Think this thing would fetch a pretty penny, huh?
He's gone.
Yep.
He's on break.
Gobbles is gone.
Yeah, he's off digging around in the
tree?
roots.
In the tree, Gobbles? Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is weird.
Oh my god.
Give me a second. We'll go back.
Oops. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, K-Sarv? Double cross? Meowdy! Yes, meowdy indeed. Damn, bruh. It's getting a little warm in my room. So I was watching some people playing Marathon. Yeah, it's definitely, it doesn't look too excited. It's very like, I don't know, it looks like, honestly, it reminds me of Legoland. Like the game Legoland. Because artistically, that's what it looks like. But then it also just plays really clunky. I don't know what it is. It's just not, I don't think it's gonna be that great. And it costs money. It's not free to play.
What happened to Bittner?
Don't know. He took the break literally and ran away.
Nice.
Did you see the Marathon gameplay?
A little bit. I was working when they were streaming it. Is it still going on? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it still is. I was just talking about it. I'm like, it reminds me of Legoland environmentally, and it just looks like it just plays so clunky, and it's not that exciting. The computers are just complete bots. Like, it's not even a challenge.
What is it?
Marathon.
That is.
It's the new extraction shooter from Bungie.
Big game.
They had like a whole event. They had this whole fucking like planned event to reveal gameplay, and it was so lackluster. Because even in my head, I'm like, why is this being so hyped up right now? And they showed it off, and I just go, it looks whack. Their defense for the graphics is that this is a design choice, and you know, it's very reminiscent of the PS2, PS1 era of games.
The only game I'm looking forward to right now is Elden Ring Night Reign.
Play the new Oblivion. I might have to start playing that.
The new Oblivion.
Well, yeah, the new Oblivion.
The remaster?
Yeah.
The remaster.
Which I never played Oblivion.
Yeah,
I thought about doing it.
I played Morrowind.
I never got into any of those games.
Dude, Morrowind was really fun.
Wait,
And
what?
Elder Scrolls
My
Morrowind?
stream. No, sorry. My stream like restarted. I got another notification about me streaming.
Oh yeah, I see
I don't know
that.
why.
Yeah, I know.
For whatever reason, Elder Scrolls seems like it'd be right up my alley. I just never got into it.
Dude, the funniest thing was I was a kid playing Morrowind, right? And you start the game, you do like the tutorial or whatever. You literally leave the first town. Some guy comes running up to you and goes, "Hey, if you give me," I forget what happens. I don't know if he like traded for it or whatever, but basically, oh no, I know what it was. He comes crashing down from the sky. This guy, random NPC. He just makes like a noise and dies right in front of you, right? Falling from the sky. You go to loot his corpse. He has a scroll on him. If you use the scroll, it launches you miles into the sky in game. And then as soon as you come back down, you're dead because you died of fall damage.
What the hell?
It's like one of the most memorable things from that game when I played it.
the game I'm looking for next week, next Monday, the 28th. The V Rising gets its major 1.1 patch update.
Oh no
I'm
shit!
so excited for that game.
Uh oh, does that
I
mean he's
haven't
not
played
playing
Deep
Monster
Rising
Hunter
forever.
anymore?
I need to.
What'd you say?
I haven't played that in forever. That was so fun.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Listen, I think they made a little bit of a mistake going with brutal. Brutal mode is really actually brutal, and the way, like, when the servers were overrun on the first few days of the update, trying to do some of the bosses with other players around, and the ridiculous modifiers they have in brutal, the game gets a little annoying.
Oh, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about,
Game,
Brandon.
but I have to go and beat it.
I mean, like,
I stopped.
I'm so invested in Monster Hunter right now.
A solo or duo server and just running the whole game.
It feels so weird because, like, I need to keep playing Monster Hunter and I want to keep pushing that because now it's growing well with the social media.
We did PvP when it first
But then
came
part of me
out,
also
and,
wants to play like another
The only
game.
time I died is we got.
But I know that
got
that's not gonna
sniped
like
over in the
push
middle of
that
throwing the
stuff
balls.
with
That
it.
pissed
So
me off.
Mhm.
it's almost like I need to like play
That's
it
how
off
it goes.
stream. But then I like, where do I have the time to do that, right?
Yeah, the PvP,
I
like
don't.
the game has a really high skill ceiling. Is what I'm
Sky
looking for.
ceiling.
Sky ceiling. Especially the PvP, there's like a really dedicated PvP community. The game's a little off in the high level of PvP, but it's still really fun to me. So it's one of my favorite top-down games.
No Rest for the Wicked. I don't know if you guys ever played that. It's coming out as a pretty big update for pretty soon. It's also
not heard of
top
it.
down, but it's more Dark Souls than anything.
There ain't no rest for the wicked. It's a song.
Apparently a game.
Not the
Not
song.
ain't no rest for the wicked, just no rest for the wicked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, haven't you ever
Very
checked out that
different
game?
Pathfinder?
Yeah,
No, I've had zero time outside
That's
of
a version of
streaming and
D&D.
editing.
it is.
I was just talking about like I want to play the Oblivion remaster, but like when do I have the time to even do that?
Yeah, well, find the
On
time.
stream.
Big time.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
What?
On
it's up on
stream.
stream.
Yeah, but I'm
Right
trying
now,
to
after
push the
D&D,
Monster Hunter stuff, you know? I have to buy the
Yeah.
game.
Okay.
I thought about
It's like
getting it too and
$50.
streaming it.
Hey,
It
remember
is-
when you spent
it is like
$5 on
50.
some bullshit on Discord?
Yeah, that nameplate.
that's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
That $5 could have gone towards Oblivion.
You're right. It could have.
Okay.
How dare I?
Nameplate on Discord. Hey, but it's cool though.
It is cool, right?
It's pretty
What's
cool.
it even do?
It's
No
just
idea.
a nameplate. It literally just makes you stand out in the server list by having a purple thing around your name.
Oh, it's not
It's
even
like a back. It doesn't do anything else.
I'm at the top.
Oh,
It's,
it's only-
it's literally.
It's only on the side? What?
Yeah, I wish they would put it on the left too. That'd be cool.
They should put it in like this in our chat.
That's what I
Like,
said.
I
Yeah,
should
on the
see your
left.
name. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes no sense. Like
Yeah,
that.
they'll
All right,
probably
I kind
update it.
of understand that.
Put it on the
but-
left.
Yeah. Guess what? That's another 250.
I mean, technically, it would make me stand out in other servers. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, see, look.
I mean, if you hover over it, like in DMs, if you hover over his name, then the nameplate pops up, and when
Yeah,
you click
it's
on the
also
DM,
animated.
then it's there.
So
I don't
it's
see any
a-
animation.
If you hover over it, it's flames, so it's just like burning fire.
There's no animation.
Okay.
Hold on,
Holding?
I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see any animation at all, actually.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what I did,
I'll
but I
hover
see
over
that
it and-
thing again where the frames are tanking for no fucking reason on OBS. This isn't even. I'm streaming an image.
Nice. Yeah, I've also never played a Elder Scrolls game.
Dude,
So,
I've never
I
even
had
played
Oblivion.
Skyrim with how much people have played that.
Me neither.
Never played that. All I know is Fusro Da. You wake up on the thing and it's a meme
The cart.
in the
Yep.
cart, and then Whiterun. And I was an adventurer like you once. I took an arrow to the knee. Something
Mhm.
about the dragons yelling at each other, and the Jarl, and that's all I know about
The
Skyrim.
Jarl.
Oh, and you have a horse that can climb mountains. Is that about accurate?
I have no idea. I've never played Skyrim.
Me neither. Have you ever played a custom Robo?
I've never played such a game either.
It was on the GameCube.
What's it now?
Top-down arena battle shooter mech thing.
I've never had a GameCube.
I still have mine.
GameCube was fun. Ninja, also a fun game for the GameCube.
I still have my second.
Never heard that.
Sega Genesis, what the? That's old. When did that come out?
80s?
90s, 80s, 90s, yeah.
Hmm.
I think 90s.
Was it? Before my time.
But I can say yes, next Monday I will be taking a break from Monster Hunter so I can beat V Rising for real this time. I'm brutal.
Okay.
I'm going for it. Solo.
Looks like you won't be in the next What Happens video.
It's okay. I'll be in the
Why
next
not?
one.
Because you won't be there
Not
for
any of them,
clips.
so.
Just won't be there.
Won't be there.
It's okay though. It's a necessary sacrifice in my eyes.
I'd go poop right now, but I feel like I'm gonna take a while.
What?
So we're not gonna do it.
You can't poop. You can't poop now.
I know, it's too late into the break.
Yeah. Our 15 minutes is almost up.
Let's see. Start. Oh yeah, it is almost up.
Yeah, I keep track of time very well. Just kidding, I'm horrible at that.
I don't know how up to date you guys are on anime, but a ninja and an assassin under one roof is pretty badass.
Hey,
For
what?
this season. It's called a ninja and an assassin under one roof.
Okay.
It's animated very cutesy,
Mhm.
and they you can tell they spent a lot of time on character design for girls that die within 3 seconds of being
What?
introduced.
Nice. All right.
It's
Yeah, I just
very
finished.
slapstick humor, but girl also murders 3 fucking people in the very first episode.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I just finished the on Netflix Devils May Cry. That anime. There was 8 episodes. Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Was even the part with America nuking the hell,
Yep.
the military invading?
Military invading hell, nuking hell, and then building a prison down there.
It's so cool.
Yep. You watched that show?
Nope, but I saw that all over Twitter. People making fun of that.
Oh, all right. Well, the show was really good. I really like the show. Now I'm waiting for season 2. Don't know when that's ever gonna come out, but season 2, Devil May Cry, fire. Trying to get through all the Netflix animes before I go venturing out.
I don't think I have Netflix anymore.
So you look at that animation style, you wouldn't think it would be about killing people, but
I'll look it up right now. Oh, I'm in another Discord for a game called Legacy, Steel and Sorcery. It's like a full loot PvE game. And apparently there's another game that's coming out that I think is very similar, called Mistfall Hunter. That I kind of wanted to look into, but I don't know how overpromising that game is. But it looks good. Will it play good? I have no idea.
That's the important part.
Exactly. Apparently there's a playtest going on right now.
Yeah, I'll probably add that to my my list, Goose. But I'm digging into One Piece right now. I need to catch up.
Oh no,
ooh, man, yeah, I tried at one point in time to catch up with One Piece, and that was years ago, and I still couldn't do it.
Bro,
It was just too much.
It's a lot, right?
800
It's like 100
episodes?
seasons?
Yeah. No, there's
There's 1,130 episodes.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I think that's just published episodes. That's not even the manga.
Oh, the manga is like a year ahead of where the
I
anime
know.
is.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I had a kid that read the manga in high school, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like
Yeah,
when
but-
One Piece was like just kind of starting to get animated.
Yeah, back in like 2001 or whatever it was. Or
Oh, I mean, it was
2000.
like 2013. Like it was well in, but like we were just kind of starting to get the animation here.
Yeah. I will say
Yeah, his anime looks good.
it is very hard to start, but good lord, it's so well written.
I mean, I can imagine there's some good episodes, but I don't know. That's like me trying to catch up with Critical Role. I gotta finish campaign 3. I know they finished campaign 3, but man, there's like 100 episodes to watch, and I can't get involved right now with C3. It's just so hard for me. I don't know.
Dude, it's so hard for me to stop what I'm doing to just like go watch something.
Oh, I don't stop what I'm doing. I start watching, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Freaking yapping in my ear.
Hey, back.
Yep.
Hey, Dan's back.
Yep.
Slime time.
Yep.
It's slime time,
Nice.
Yep.
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 baby. Yeah.
All right. Alrighty. Yeah. It's slime time. What is Meg sending in chat?
Slime time.
It's slime time.
Oh, it's a new anime that's animated really cute, but it's about murdering people.
Yeah, so it's like Madoka Magica. It's cutesy,
Kinda.
and then bitches just dying left and right.
Yeah, it's not like Madoka Magica though. That like Madoka Magica like got serious. Like it had a.
Yeah, it gets yeah. a
This
tone.
never gets serious. Like
Oh, really?
she murders people in a comedic way.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
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 All right.
Well,
there we go. There we go.
Time to kill a slime, boys. Let's go.
All right. So,
Killer slime time.
all right.
Yep.
This one's gonna be a little different.
Uh-huh.
As the guardian kind of leads you guys here and then departs. Let's do.
Oh, she's leaving us to our own devices.
She's like not super far away, but she's not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Good.
Wait, did she give us? Because Leonidas asked if she could help with like the dark vision thing.
She said that she said if you guys helped, she could provide boons.
Okay. Afterward, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get a chance. Rickard wants to try something.
Okay, man. Now's the time.
Okay. He'll walk up to something that looks like it's blighted. He'll grab right on it with one of his hands, and he's gonna cast Chill Touch on it and burn the shit out of it with necrotic. Does it do
How's he
anything?
burning?
Wait,
With chilled
bone
touch.
It's necrotic damage. It's not cold.
Oh, I didn't know. Is it bone
Yes.
chill? It's not bone chill you're casting?
God.
No.
What did I just say? Chill Touch is necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So yes. So it will eat away at it. At least that's what Rickard's trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, necrotic damage. That's what necrotic damage is.
Yeah. So he's gonna try to eat away at that with his own. Does he hear her screaming at all? Is she in pain?
That's what you're trying to perceive when you're doing this?
Yeah.
Is she in pain?
All right. Okay. You do that. Is that a... Okay.
It's just a cantrip.
Chill touch. Oh, it's just on hit. Okay. All right, yeah, that's fine. Roll me a d10 for damage.
Nice.
D10 for Dimash.
Big damage?
4
Hey.
necrotic damage.
4 necrotic damage. All right. You gauge no reaction from the Guardian.
Damn it. He'll just let go. Did it even do anything? Did it eat away at the root?
Yeah. Where you were holding, it's no longer there. It
Nice.
did. It did get kind of burned away.
Right. Leonidas will go up to the nearest mass and cast Word of Radiance again.
Okay. Yeah, you do so, and all the stuff within 5 feet of you is burned away. Kind of looking around though. This would take a lot of words of radiance and a lot of chill touches to remove everything in this room.
All right.
Well, he'll start doing that,
get
but
to
he
work.
wants to see if it's retreating to a central point, maybe.
Okay.
As
Okay.
we burn it from side to side.
As you burn it, and you'd probably see this a little easier where Rickard did it. But when it does get separated, it's slow, but it almost tries to kind of reform.
Mhm.
Like it's trying to like kind of crawl back to a connection. Okay.
I'm finding it difficult to pin a source of this here. Can anyone else see anything?
Nope.
Where's the team to be
I'm
coming
useless in
from?
this.
What if the source is her?
Can I perception check?
I'm sorry, what are you trying to perceive? I was trying to...
If you can see like where the source is or where it's coming from, maybe, or it's stemming from. I guess not really.
Perception or nature check?
Let's do nature again. 12.
12?
12.
It seems thickest
Ooh.
at the heart root.
Where
At
the
heart
mithril is?
hollow root. Yeah.
Looks like right above the
Can Valen test
mithril.
something real quick?
What was that, Valen?
Can Valen test something real quick?
Yeah.
Can he summon a psychic blade and throw it at this black ooze that might just be sitting on a branch?
Just like any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Throwing. Does it do anything?
It cuts through like it normally would.
Does
were you
the
trying-
ooze
What were you
die?
trying to test?
Does the ooze react to
die?
psychic damage?
It does.
Okay. Alright.
It does.
It seems to be thickest around the center point here, right above the mithril.
I think that might be the core.
Okay.
All right.
Could be.
Valen, Leonidas,
Yeah.
Whoa.
and Rickard.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one of you? Actually, yeah, Rickard. Were you first? Rickard, when you grabbed a hold
Rickard.
of one of the roots, one of the branches around you, you chill touched it. You heard a whisper. And give me a perception check.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
We're so good
So
tonight.
good tonight.
This is where the DMs begin.
Oh.
Oh.
Side chats. Commence.
Side chick? More like side chat.
I have a wife, okay? Get away from me.
I have a wife.
I have a wife and kids.
Get away from me, Guardian. That's it. I'm trying to read the DM
Okay.
through Taboo's glasses right now.
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, countered.
Hard counter. Leonidas and Valen, both of you guys give me perception checks.
Yeah, I got this. Nat 20 coming up.
Save.
Okay. 4.
4,
7.
7.
Bro, I can't. These fucking rolls tonight.
Does the voice sound like hers?
Uh-oh. DM's leaked.
Was your perception check high enough?
Yes.
It sounds like hers.
Yes.
Leonidas, where is it most strongest?
Wait. One more DM to send.
Okay.
Wait,
Send it faster.
wait.
Send it faster.
You're asking hard questions.
You gotta type and
right.
think at the same time. 2 different conversations.
I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time.
Yeah.
What is it? You can't pat your head and rub your stomach in a circle clockwise at the same time.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's tough.
True, it actually is. Please, I want to be your wife.
Okay, you're good.
Opening DM.
Evan, did you hear what he asked? I asked.
No.
Leonidas, where did you say that it is most strongest, most powerful? We'll go to it.
It appears right above the mithril vein itself. At the heart.
You guys can play track the flame.
The black flame! Oh my god, it's Nudra.
This is not Monster Hunter.
Damn it.
Beautiful. All right, brother. This is our time. You take one side, I take the other.
I don't suppose anyone heard anything. Did you feel anything when you touched that branch?
No.
All right.
Felt it falling apart in my hands. That's it.
Thought I heard something
did
in my
hear
head.
something.
You did.
What did you hear?
It was a bit of a broken sentence. I didn't get much out of it. A simple how do. How do you do? I couldn't tell you. Not good right now. I can't see very well.
You got?
How do you do?
How do?
How do? Do you how do? Ricker, how do you do?
Please, brother, no more. Stay on task.
I'm not good with riddles, Rickard. All right?
Neither am I. The mithril is what we want.
Valet, what did you say you heard?
I didn't say I heard anything.
You said you heard something.
I did.
Maybe we're all hearing things.
Why do you want?
I still hear. I feel like I'm crazy, like I said earlier.
Tell me why.
What was that?
All right, let's just get this done with.
All
I
right.
Yes.
agree with Rickard. Where's the source?
Well, take a look up, and you'll see.
It's time to burn.
Focus your strike up there.
Yes, you get on one side, I get on the other. Put as much arcane power as you can into it, brother. Today it dies.
Yeah, Leonidas will cast Word of Radiance on the ooze again.
Rickard will take the other half, and he will just chill touch the shit out of it.
I thought you were gonna say burning hands.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say burning hands too.
Get on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Stay still.
The other side of the ooze. Burning hands.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Both of you roll damage rolls.
Can Rickard make another perception check to see if she's like crying out in pain?
Yes.
Four. And I did 9 necrotic damage.
4 radiant.
Okay. Perfect. Oh wow, radiant and necrotic. What a mixture.
Whoa. The light and the dark.
Death and light.
You both at the same time hear the words I hate it. In your heads.
What is it that you hate, Rickard?
I don't know, but it's about to hit it a lot more.
Rickard's doubling down. More chill touch,
Rickard,
baby.
Rickard, you did not sense any change in mannerism from the Guardian.
Beautiful.
Wait, is she within like view distance of us, or like can Lee and I see her?
You can probably see where she's at. You probably can't see a lot of detail without dark vision.
Galbos.
Yeah, he's casting tilt touch again.
Galbos.
Hey,
Get an eye on that. Our friendly woodland creature there. She seemed to be doing all right.
does she seem to be doing all right to me?
Yeah, she seems to be doing fine. She's
chilling?
just
Yeah.
watching.
Hey, she's fine.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm beginning to think
Val
this
is expediting
parasite
this process.
is a living organism.
He's throwing daggers at any black spots, ooze he can see. He's whipping daggers.
He's
across
pulling a
the room.
gambit. Card.
Actually, yeah. double dagger, anywhere.
Yeah, I'll cast. Well, Lena has to cast Word Radiance again.
Damocles and Galbos, you just see Valen
I'm
just
very
throwing
puzzled.
daggers. You see these two just
Yeah.
trying to cast light spells at this piece of rock. And they all keep saying, they'll keep talking about, do you hear it? And then they cast more spells.
I could just. Sorry to cut this off. I could just picture like a, people do those like janky animations where it's just like two movements. And we keep like changing positioning, and we're talking to each other like, "What is that sound? Do you hear that? Eat this." The other two are just like, "What?" Is this the ooze going away at all?
A little bit.
Is it receding?
A little bit.
Like my
a little
hairline?
bit. But not like it's not going away as much as it was on like some of the first branches that you encountered.
Does anyone have a way to expedite this process?
Rickard, what about that burning spell?
I don't know about the burning part. You might burn down the rest of the tree root here.
I like the way you think, Valen. Step back, brother.
Rickard, I'd be
I'm
careful.
stepping back.
Rickard?
I'm stepping. As soon as he hears that, that is a whoop. It's evade and dash backwards from Rickard.
Leonidas will jump out of the way. Dive.
Where are you? Are you pointing it at the rock, like where Leonidas in that direction? Does he need to jump out of the way?
Oh, 100%. He knew.
Oh,
We're on the opposite side of each other.
Yeah,
he
I'll
needs to get
jump.
the fuck
I'll
out of the way.
jump. I'm jumping.
Okay. Leonidas, give me a dexterity save. And then
A dex save?
Yeah, and then
Bruh. Dude,
what's
can I
this?
quit? Like, for real?
Rickard, give me a damage roll.
Oh, no, boys. So, guess who has something up? All right.
Yeah,
so
you got
that's
the wild magic table.
Wait, why don't you still have your? Don't you still have your thing?
what thing?
Your inspiration?
No, buddy. How many fucking bad rolls I've had? I can't do them all.
So that's 12 fire damage, and let's go see what the table's got for me.
Leonidas, you're taking
Yeah.
full damage.
Looks like it. I rolled a 0, so.
0, 15. From the wild
Oh,
magic.
okay. All right.
One moment.
It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing that will
Except when
impact.
the whole world blows up.
Okay.
After getting singed once more, Leonidas is going to immediately grab into his pack and chug a potion of healing.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
The potion or the burning hands?
The burning hands.
Yes.
What level
You
did you
hear-
cast that at?
You hear in your
That's
head.
first.
Oh.
You hear in your head. I want to kill it.
As do I!
You guys just see Rickard torching something and then
Maniacal
saying,
laughing.
Rickard, is everything all right?
I've never felt better.
And he'll go back to like immediately casting chill touch on it. So with chill touch, technically things can't regenerate when it gets hit by me. So I don't know how you
Yes.
want to roll with it. Okay, I just want to
Yep,
make sure you
you're
keep
good.
that in mind. Okay.
Yep. Valen will go back to. He's just chilling with the group now, just throwing daggers where he can see this ooze, just throwing
All
them.
right. Valen and Rickard, both of you give me insight checks.
Insight check.
I'm having the time of my life right now. An 8.
Oh.
Nat 20, baby.
Nat
22.
Valen, as you start striking it shortly after Rickard used burning hands on the stone, Valen, you hear very clearly. Maybe it's because of your kind of psychic mutations, but you hear very clearly in your head the following.
Oh.
Come here, lover boy.
I have a wife.
Let me be your new wife.
You see Valen stop throwing daggers and put a hand up to the branch. I cannot love you.
I am spoken for.
Hey, that was a cool animation on my Nat 20 with my new purple dice. So cool. Get me more digital dice, D&D Beyond.
I'm about to go back to my other dice, bro. I've been rolling nothing but shit tonight with these.
I roll bad, Nat 20. So
With these
it's
what?
your-
These fucking golden dice.
I can't wait to very clearly hear something.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm an idiot. I should have used Tides of Chaos.
You guys are hearing something?
Yep.
What do you hear?
I'm about to tell you in a second. It's actively entering my ears.
I'm hearing each letter individually.
Something has been whispering to us. How do you do, Galbos?
Alright, I reckon.
How do you do, Damocles?
I'm just peachy. Wondering what the hell y'all are doing, because it
Oh my
don't look
God.
like I can do much to help.
This is what you hear, Valen.
Start poking it with your spear.
You guys see Valen strike it with one dagger, and then as he's winding up to throw another dagger, he just stops and is just like kind of pausing as he hears something.
Something the matter, Valen?
Yeah. That was odd. Who does it sound like?
It does not sound like any voice you know. You don't even know if it sounded like anything. It just kind of... You just kind of understood it. Whatever it is.
Hi, Misu.
Almost like these thoughts kind of just entered your head. Like, almost like telepathy.
What the? Well,
It seems
a few of the lines that just came to me is, I hate the life and the existence. All I know is suffering. Why do you want life? Burn it down, Rickard.
is that
Burn
the
it down.
parasite speaking to you?
That was always the plan.
I've heard enough.
I have
Purge it. Purge it from this land. Clearly it's a corruption.
Galbos. Roll an insight check.
Come on. Giga Galbos.
Damn it.
Oh my god, dude. All night?
Galbos, you hear this. And Damocles, you give me an insight check.
Aye, aye. Hell yeah.
7's all around.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yippee!
I'm hearing lots, boys. I'm hearing lots. Don't worry.
Hey, I just heard something. I didn't really hear it. Just kind of understood it. It said, tell me what keeps you.
So you hear it too?
I didn't ken what's going on.
I'm not too sure either.
Well,
That's what you hear.
it spoke the most when I did this.
He's gonna cast Burning Hands again.
Okay.
Did Leonidas get back in the way?
Oh, he's on
Is
the
Rickard
ground
just
behind you
Torching
now.
the tree. Just.
Roll damage, Rickard.
11 fire damage.
11 fire damage.
Yep.
Okay. Give me an insight check, Rickard.
Eyes of Chaos. What is it? Nature check?
Insight.
Insight.
Cute. Ah, yes. 10.
Okay.
Nothing around us sounds like it's in pain, right?
No. Only
Is-
the humming that was similar to what you heard when you first cleansed it. Or when you first I guess only Damocles heard
Damocles,
that.
yeah.
But you hear a low hum, but it does not sound like it's fluctuating at all.
Are we even making it? Is Rickard even making it like a dent into it?
Yes, you are.
How much? Is he like halfway through?
The burning on the actual mithril is probably 2/3 gone.
Okay. After hearing that,
You want to see why I live? It is because of her. Receive me this mithril now, or you shall join her.
does it say anything to anybody?
Just looking at Rickard. What the hell?
Galbos, you see really you blink just naturally, and you see an image, like a very clear image of your daughter in the middle, with where the mithril vein starts. You almost see a hallucination of your daughter.
Huh.
But then after you blink again, it's gone.
The hell's going on here?
Rickard, continue to burn it.
Don't
Anybody
burn
anything?
shit! Don't burn shit!
As he's
Leonidas.
cracking back to get ready to blast it again.
Why?
Leonidas, after Galbo says that, you blink as well, and you see a very familiar skyline of your home,
Just
like
in front of
oh,
his gaze.
within the crystal here,
Oh.
and then it goes away.
Regalia?
We're actually going to get
We're not
sent
in
out here.
Regalia.
Just hang on a wee minute. I thought I saw my wee one in there for a second.
I don't think your daughter's
What?
down here, Galbos.
Oh, I know my daughter's not down here, but something's going on. Let's try not to burn it. Let's try to understand it a little bit. I'm gonna walk up and put my hand. I'm not gonna attack it. I'm just gonna put my hand on the parasite to see if it talks to me or anything.
Okay.
dagger at the ready, waiting for the slime to attack Galbos.
You put your hand on it, Galbos. Now roll me an insight check with advantage.
14.
14. You put your hand on the corruption. Do you like anywhere, or like the mithril vein, or just like on a root?
Yeah, the mithril vein where they've been
Okay.
attacking and everything, like the big clump of it.
Okay. You almost you feel like a despair when you touch the corruption, but not like a despair that you're feeling, but rather like a despair that's like being projected upon you. Like you feel like empathy almost. Like the like this object feels despair.
And am I feeling it from the mithril or from the parasite?
With an insight check, 14. Well, you're putting your hand on the corruption, so the corruption.
Okay.
Rickard, hold your hands.
Rickard's like holding it back, and he's ready to cast. Like you see, like little sparks coming out of his hands.
Why?
Wait a moment,
This thing's-
Galbos is intervening.
Galbos. You either tell me something of substance, or back away.
Galbos, you said we should understand it. Is it speaking to you?
It just feel like there's something right here.
Ask it why it's here. Why is it feeding off of this undergrowth, this tree,
Okay. Oi!
and the mithril?
Why are you here, and how can we get you to leave? Keep my hand on it while I'm trying to talk to it.
Okay, Galbos. Roll just a general charisma check.
Oh. Oh.
15.
Okay. You try to project that message. And this is what you feel in return.
Hey, it's I don't understand how it's responding to me, but it says it only hates because it does not know the meaning. Does not know meaning at all.
That was not enough substance. Catherine said that this place had a blight on it. The bitch in there said there was another blight. Why are we waiting here?
It does
Hey,
sound
there's
like
more than one way to get rid of a blight now, isn't there?
Yes, there is. But do you
Until-
have another way?
tell it to leave. Tell it it is corrupting other living organisms here and disrupting the natural order. Where did it come from?
I'm going to say out loud. Would you like to go somewhere else? Perhaps you could come with me and I can show you meaning.
Oh.
Galbos, I warn you. If you don't get anything out of this, it dies.
Galbos, I'd be careful with that question. You might not like the answer.
Typers. Hackermans.
real.
What's Valen doing?
Observing the scene.
What's Damocles doing?
Same.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't do much. I don't see you poking it, so
Yeah, I was burning it with radiant energy prior,
yeah, exactly.
and now conversing
poking
with the rest of the
My
team
psychic daggers.
to understand its meaning, its purpose in life.
Yeah, I don't care about its purpose.
I care about killing.
Same.
Just
But there's
kidding. I'm
nothing
a
to
family
kill.
man.
But there's nothing to kill.
I always knew I liked the damn cliche.
Stab Rickard.
Stab
go ahead.
Rickard.
Go
Why?
ahead.
I like Rickard.
What the hell?
It's just reverse Osborne all over again.
Oh my god.
Well, Gabos,
I'm going to picture in my mind all the happy times I've had with Marigold and Violet and try and push those thoughts into the slime.
Give me a charisma check.
12.
What's going on,
Everybody-
Galbos?
Everybody else, except for Galbos, give me a perception or an insight check.
That's not what that landed on, but oh, that is what that landed on. Okay.
Okay.
Could get a 15.
13 insight.
I'm gonna assume 13 does not pass perception, so I will use Psi Bolstered Knack finally and add a 3, so 16.
Okay.
Does it pass the roll?
16, 13, 19, 15? Or
Yep.
what'd you roll, Rickard? Was that a... Do you have exhaustion, Rickard?
Yeah, dude, it's 15.
Okay.
Would I pass at 16?
Perception, insight. Okay, so Leonidas, you feel... Yes. Leonidas, you feel like around you the sense of dread, almost like that you didn't really realize you were feeling, almost like when you don't realize that your shoulders are like tensed up and like you relax them. It's like, oh gosh, like how long has that been going on? It kind of feels like that, but with this slight pressure of dread around you, and it kind of feels like it's lifting off slightly. The rest of you rolling perception, you guys can see the room glowing slightly brighter, and some Damocles, you specifically, you see some branches and roots around you start to recede, the corruption starting to recede slightly back towards the mithril heart.
What are you doing, Galbos? Something's changing.
Hey, I think this thing just does it did not know happiness. We need to teach it. What I did was I pictured my Mary and my Violet and some of the happy times I've had with them, and I showed it to the corruption. I think if you, instead of trying to damage it, just show it what happiness is.
Rickard, put your hands down.
oh, happiness, huh?
He'll stop casting and he's gonna shove his hand in there too.
Yeah, Leonidas will walk up to it, put his hand on it, and reminisce about when he was a kid running the streets of Regalia with his friends.
All right, each of you. Since you're also touching it, Rickard, you can either out loud or in DMs tell me what you were thinking of.
What was Rickard thinking of?
Valen would not be touching this thing just yet. He's watching the others do it.
Yeah, true.
It was all so much easier.
Back when I didn't know this other guy in the helmet. The freak.
What would Rickard be thinking about?
Or grab a drink, I'll be right back.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll a history check, and depending on how well it does. Okay, 13.
Are you typing it?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As Leonidas and Rickard both kind of also touch this this node with Galbos, Valen and Damocles, you guys notice even more brightness in the room, and you notice that some of the roots and that you thought were just branches and roots are almost like a skin is being pulled back from them, revealing the wood that was underneath it. What you had been looking at before was almost like an entire skin layer of this corruption, whatever it was. So you guys now see actual bark and these mithril veins not just shining through this layer of skin, but true right in the roots of the trees, mithril veins traveling down.
All right, well, seems like whatever you guys are doing is working.
Valen, Damocles, if you guys interact, you can either DM or just say aloud what you'd be wanting or thinking.
All right,
That's
Valen will
it.
step up to the plate.
Quickly, Damocles, Valen, get over here. Touch the mithril
All
and
right.
think about a time that you really enjoyed.
All right, Valen will put his hand in the blood.
What?
The blur.
The blur.
The blood. Valen will think of the time he met his wife.
Oh.
Okay. All right. As all of you are kind of holding on to this corruption, this parasite, whatever it is, it very quickly undulates and moves from the roots towards this center node, and it forms just this really small, almost a speck.
Is
And
Flubber?
then that speck kind of glows for a moment as it burns up in smoke.
Oh.
Well, that was different than the usual methods.
It's about the weirdest thing I've seen so far on our little journey.
Oi, mushroom lady, is it done?
She is already like 2 feet behind you when you turn around. She's like right there.
Oh.
It seems that it is done. Whatever you have done here, I believe it has worked. Life once again flows through these roots.
Bit weird if you ask
Thank
me,
you.
but the job's done.
Wonderful.
There's more than
How
one
about
way
that
to skin a
reward?
cat. You don't have to burn the fuck out of everything you did.
Yeah,
You were-
Leonidas.
When you return here, I will have your rewards. For the meantime, in order to help you on your journeys getting this mithril which you seek, She will. Roots are going to kind of stem up below Damocles, Valen, and Leonidas, your guys' feet, and like just lightly grasp around your ankles and then remove themselves. And you guys kind of get used to it as your pupils dilate smaller, and you guys can see a lot more around you than you could before.
Hey.
Whoa. How far? Would
30
you say I
feet.
could see maybe 30? Understood.
Wow. It's like I got new eyes.
Thank you for your help. I hope that this aids you in your journey. The mithril bloom continues below, where there's more accessible veins, ones that are not living in the trees. There. Take as much as you need, but I may warn you. Greed fells many civilizations, so only take what you must.
Yes, my true friend. I will only be taking what I need to repair my armor. Nothing more.
As it is.
Thank you again.
As he leans forward, bows.
I
When you
appreciate this
return-
gift.
I appreciate your work today. I do not remember the last time I have felt this clean. And by the time
Sounds like Rickard.
by the time you return here
She chuckles.
from getting mithril, I will have your rewards as I am able to procure them.
Well, much appreciated.
All right. Let's continue on. Finish up this little bit of a quest while we still can. And then make our way back to the surface. Which way is it down?
Lead the way, Leonidas.
All I can see now, I
She
can
turns
lead the
around
way.
and kind of motions her hand, and some of the roots, like very like sprung full of life, like quickly move. And while there's nothing on the other side of this like porthole that she's opened up, roots and branches begin to grow, forming a descending spiral.
Excellent.
You may get to the mithril bloom this way. It'll be faster than backtracking and finding your own way.
Let us go, gentlemen.
Off we go.
Time is of the essence.
And then Leonidas will start walking.
All right.
Down the spiral.
Yeah, off we go, following Leonidas.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
You guys can. Any second. You guys can play track the bloom.
Whoa.
Alrighty. As you guys spiral downward, you find that as this network of roots that you may have just cleansed kind of breathes again for the first time in a long time. Each step feels a little softer than the last as some moss and fungus starts to grow from the surface of these tree roots and branches that are forming in front of you. The air around you, instead of like a natural scent of like what would have been like rotting wood, or just like the strong smell of just the forest. The air kind of seems to grow more still, and that scent is replaced with like a metal tang in the air that you can smell. The spiral then ends as the cavern before you is kind of sprawled open, and at its center, similar to the heart of the mithril bloom that you guys had just worked with, there is a kind of a reflection of that from the floor here. Another large mithril vein that spreads out, and like veins in a living organism, you see mithril just lining the walls around you. Still in veins, but just you do not have to look hard at all to find the mithril. Nothing seems to be stirring down here. Nothing seems to be like you don't see any flying creatures or insects or anything. You just utter silence, as the only thing around you is the staircase you just came from and just bare rock with mithril veins.
Such a peaceful moment, surrounded by this bountiful source of mithril. Bit surreal.
As we're walking down the staircase, Valen will kind of appear next to Galbos and just say, "Hey, good thinking back there. Honestly, don't think it would have been my first thought to reason with that, whatever that was."
Hey, well, it was kind of telling me, I was saying stuff like it did not know why we keep on living. It was asking me to show it why, so I did.
Leoni's got to hear this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Galbos, I wouldn't suspect some sort of organism like that to have any sort of feelings behind it, but definitely a different way to go about that situation. Open my eyes for the next time, for sure.
Hey, this Underdark, it's quite different, isn't it?
It's not what I'm used
You
to.
can say that again. How about you hurry up and get that mithril, Leonidas? Time for us to head back to the surface.
Yeah,
Need to see
speaking
some
of,
sunlight.
I didn't quite think this through.
Did you have a pickaxe?
What? What do you mean you didn't think this through?
Well, he'll walk up to one of the spots where the mithril is and start like pulling at it with his hands.
I may have miscalculated my equipment here.
Don't you have a halberd?
What are you doing?
I do have my halberd. My longsword actually isn't made of it, but the halberd itself is as well solarite. Hard to tell compared to the armor, but it could be used in a pinch, although it would destroy it.
He'll
We came all the way here
the
to...
halberd. He'll look at it. He'll put his
We
hand
came
on
all the way here to not
Yeah.
collect mithril? I'm not getting it here. What am I
Stand
missing?
by, Valen. Don't be so disappointed.
He'll take his halberd out. He'll hold it with his left hand and put his right hand on the blade and where the hammer part of it is, and just say like a silent prayer to a Montor, and then start hacking away at the ore.
Oh my god.
Just takes his halberd, takes the sharp end, and starts chinking it against the wall.
Well, yeah, he'll switch it back and forth. So he'll go like between the blade and then go to the blunt side, kind of knock it loose, get the blade cut out a little bit. Until he has enough that he needs to repair his armor, and no more.
How much is that?
I guess it's up to DM.
Yeah.
It's up to how much Leonidas thinks he needs.
Well, Leonidas knows how much he thinks he needs. Do you want me to give you like a mass, like 10 pounds of it?
500 grams.
10 pounds of it, maybe?
So we'll say that. I mean, are you just like taking? Are you just taking it as long as your halberd will like stand it?
Well, as long as he can get enough that he needs, if the halberd becomes damaged and unusable in combat, then I mean, he'll take it with him, but he probably won't be using it again.
Okay. So you guys are all just kind of standing watching these
four people
knives.
just stare at this guy hack away.
And you see sparks, like on every single hit, you see sparks flying as his halberd just is blunted on every sharp edge. And after about probably like 30, 45 minutes of him just trying to like dig out and then pry out and break up these mithril veins, he comes back with his backpack is probably like
just rocks now.
15 kilograms full of just these little these ore rocks.
At about the 25-minute mark, what's Rickard doing?
Why?
Just watching?
Why?
You just watching? I'm just asking.
For now, he is. Ask again in 5
About-
minutes. That'll probably change.
At about the 25-minute mark of Leonidas hacking at these rocks, Valen will walk up to Rickard and say, "He knows I have a pickaxe, right? I don't know why he didn't ask for it."
Oh, you actually have one of those?
No, I'm just kidding. But wouldn't that be funny?
Damn. Yeah, because then I would go on to the other side and I would use it myself.
Galbos is gonna yell, "Crimson Lotus strike!" and then punch the shit out of a vein to see if he can.
Rock.
Roll me a con save.
Rock and fist.
Con save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my
Six.
god.
It hurts a lot. You just punched like straight stone and maybe broke a couple fingers.
Can Valen actually try
What
with
a
the
Christ.
psychic blade to dig up a little bit of mithril?
No,
It doesn't. Nothing.
nothing.
All right. Well, I have a dagger. Will a dagger do anything?
You can chisel some out.
I'll chisel. I'll
Yeah.
sacrifice the dagger.
This is a good
it's
idea.
better than the dagger.
I'll
Leonidas.
sacrifice one of my daggers to collect some mithril. So let me know how much I collect with that.
Okay, a dagger will get you about 5 kilograms before it's like blunted beyond use.
Yep.
Here's a
What
good
about
idea.
hand axe?
Leonidas is gonna
A
run
hand-
back to town, buy another halberd, run back, and then hit it for another 30 minutes.
Yep.
A hand axe will get you like 7 kilograms.
Sorry, you said how much did you get? Did
Hey,
I got 4 of them.
For if you want to use all of
Jesus
them
Christ.
for this,
I mean, I don't.
Okay.
What? So I guess what does 7 kilograms get me?
I mean, you don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't know, buddy. You just got raw mithril now.
There you go. I have 5 kg mithril in my inventory.
Does Damocles go and chip some away eventually?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You said how
Damocles,
much?
mind if I have some of that?
How much did Leonidas
How much
get?
would you like?
Your halberd got you like 15.
Okay.
Rickard's gonna look at his hands.
I don't know. How much are you willing to give me?
We'll settle that with what you need. I guess I'll demolish 2 hand axes for 14 kilograms.
Damn.
For 14 kilos, and we'll figure it out from there.
Alright, I mean, that looks pretty reasonable, the little amount you have here. But hey, would it be alright while he's still dicking around over there? Can I borrow your knife again? It's
Sure.
not for this.
Oh. pull out my knife and toss it over to him.
Nice. All right, Rickard goes back up to where the other thing was.
Up the
Nice.
staircase?
Yep.
All right, Rickard takes your dagger and just disappears back up the staircase.
Cool.
All right, is that everything then? Here?
Well,
Yep.
I believe that will suffice.
Wonderful.
What a journey
Down
this has
turn,
been.
and that's the staircase.
Not over yet.
So is it pretty chewed up? It's not combat worthy anymore.
If it is for combat, I would say it's going to do like 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take it with him anyway.
Okay.
It's not a halberd, it's a club now.
It's a club. It's a stick with some metal on it.
Yep.
All right, we'll head back up the steps. What a pretty little picture of some ore.
Okay.
Why is that funny?
Oh, that's not funny. No, nothing.
Yeah, what's so funny, Mr. DM?
The end of this session.
Yippee!
Whoa.
So, after you guys all collect, with
Some mithril.
as much mithril as your tools will allow you to, you guys start descending back up the staircase. At the top of the staircase, you guys see Rickard kind of walking back towards the staircase from where, like, pretty much where you guys came from originally, but he's like walking back and meets you guys.
Rickard, what is it you were
Alright,
doing
Rickard,
up
I
here?
think we're headed out.
Oh, nice. You guys are done messing around? Yeah, I'm about done up here as well.
Perfect. Let's get
Nice,
going.
let's go.
What did you do up here?
Rickard, can I get my knife back?
Oh, yes, of course, Damocles.
He'll toss it back to him. And
Thank you.
As he's leaving the group out.
All right, Catherine. We shall see you later.
Leonidas
Remember what I told you.
We'll stop him before he
What?
starts walking
He's
away.
walking out.
What?
What is it you did up here?
Why do you care?
He'll like brush your hand off your shoulder.
Simply curious.
Simply curious. You're like
Yes.
3,000 pounds. You got what you wanted, and I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Is it not, brother?
Very well, Rickard. I am still keeping my eye on you.
I do not care.
Oh my gosh.
Don't sound so impatient, my helmeted friend.
Do we
There'll be
pass
more
a
to
mushroom
see.
lady on the way up?
You guys you guys will
It's
get to
Catherine
that.
now.
You guys get to like the larger area where the
The yawning
You're the-
mushroom is there.
where the heart, the mithril heart was.
Mhm.
And the dryad is standing there, kind of awaiting your guys' return, as she said. And that is where we're going to end this session tonight.
All right.
Ooh.
You guys have been down here for a while. You guys had a battle, have done some adventuring and problem solving, and now that you've mined some materials during that little mining excavation, you guys had also noticed that you're starting to feel a little bit tired. You don't know exactly how long you've been awake, but just with everything you've done in the time that's passed, some of you guys are feeling like you need to.
That's fair.
Lay
You
down.
guys need to start, checking in for the night. But we'll do that next session.
Okie dokie.
Cool. It's always fun to beat stuff without beating stuff.
That was a problem solving one.
Big
Is it
RP
though?
sesh.
Is it though?
Yeah, even through all of the sub
Failed
8
throws.
perception rolls.
Yeah, ridiculous.
We
Absolutely
literally,
ridiculous.
I think we
I
all
think
rolled
the-
under
the-
10. most of the night.
I was gonna say, I think this is one of the worst
That's been horrible.
rolling nights of D&D that we've had
Ever.
in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
It
almost
wasn't
count
just
this
one
as ever.
person.
I don't know
It
if
wasn't
there's
just one person.
I don't know if there's ever a time that we've
No.
all rolled this bad all night.
It was almost all of you, almost every roll.
Yeah, dude.
Like these rolls that I'm looking at on my screen of like this recent history,
Yeah.
these are like probably the average best rolls of the night.
Yep.
Bro.
Other than
Finally.
My best rolls were charisma, which I have zero, like +0 on.
+0.
Yeah, my
There was
best
a-
roll
there
was
was a
fucking nature all
couple-
night tonight, and I have a +0
There
for
was like
that.
2 nat 20s. No, there was 2.
Dude,
Damocles got a nat 20.
Damocles, yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough night, but it'll be better next week, surely.
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 Surely as we go to
Alright,
exit
buy
the
more dice.
Underdark. I gotta get rid of these
Y'all
golden
later.
dice. Bye,
Later,
bingos.
Mangoose.
He goes,
Everyone.
Holy moly, yeah. That was it was rough. And we weren't even in combat.
No.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
good sesh, bro.
Yeah.
Good sesh.
That was a good session.
Did helmet
But,
guy
it was a good
carve
fish.
did helmet guy carve a helmet into the mithril heart?
No. How the hell can I carve a
How would you
helmet
know?
into a mithril?
Well, he's seen him do it before at a other site of grace.
Adios.
Hi,
See you,
Binner.
man.
Everyone.
He might do it again.
You wouldn't know.
That
Leonidas
is
sees-
Evan asking.
Leonidas sees a point of importance and goes, "Has Rickard been here yet?"
Checks
Has
checks the
Rickard been
landmark
here?
for Rickard's symbol.
Rickard's helmet symbol.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, we found out that
Yeah,
Rickard's
good
an
sesh.
elf today.
Yeah. Lore drop.
Mr. I don't like drow. Interesting. But has
I don't
pale
like drow,
skin.
but I'm an elf.
But I'm an elf,
Hmm.
yeah.
No, I
Interesting.
next session we'll almost certainly be getting out of the Underdark, and that'll be the end of the first adventure.
Hey, hey.
Oh. Damn. The
Back to work.
Underdark session.
Pressing matters.
As long as I don't need to do
Get
any
back to more
more
pressing matters.
goddamn
Stealing books.
negative
Stealing the book.
check
Yeah.
rolls. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Hey man, just don't get exhausted. Just don't get exhausted. What can I say?
Okay, Mr.
Yeah, the
Psychic Blade Man.
the extended
Yep.
the extended multiple session exhaustion
It's
has
tough.
been
Yeah.
it's actually been I not like in a sadistic way, but I've actually kind of enjoyed it because it's like the exhaustion lasted longer than just like, well, I'm gonna long rest by the end of this session.
Right. It
Yep.
bled into the next
So.
session and all those rolls.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the next one.
Yeah, you had to make us
And
really
the
work for a lot
one
of stuff.
after this.
But yeah, next week will be session 8, and when we get out of the Underdark, we'll see what we all got.
Ooh. I better have some crazy Sword of Kaz from this mushroom lady. I asked for magic items, and she
Yeah.
just delivers the Sword of Kaz to me.
Oh,
If
so
I don't have a luck blade,
so we're so like you said, like like going back on like different adventures or going back to places, like so we're gonna come back here for her quote unquote rewards, or I guess some of us will.
this is like this encounter right now.
Oh,
Next
okay.
session is supposed to be like when you return up here.
Oh, okay.
She
Is
she
when she
went
gets the
out.
reward.
She went out to
while we
procure.
were mining, got it.
Yeah, to see if she could find something that works. And so this is the next time.
How long is that?
She
Wait, but how
found-
long that under or the dark vision buff she gave us is that just until we long rest? Because if so, we're screwed. We've only had it for
You
2
said-
minutes,
We'll find
45
out.
or now 1 hour.
You still have it now.
Well, yeah.
While she ventured
Well,
out looking for
oh,
magic
yeah.
items,
Let me see the
she
video.
must have stumbled across the hand and eye of Vecna. Can't-
Oh, it just stumbled
I
across
can't
it. Yeah.
wait
It fell down
to
through the
stumble
Underdark
across.
from the
Exactly.
surface. That big hole in the ground.
Someone accidentally dropped the Book of Vile Deeds down here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where's the warlock? Get him to open
Whatever,
it.
and she just so happens to be hand delivering it to us because I requested a magic item.
There are 5.
I hope, Valen, that you can find this suitable for your needs.
There are 5 gemstones of attainment.
Oh my
in
God.
The Mithril heart.
Not again.
What the hell?
You guys all start hating each other again.
She comes back
Yes.
with a shattered crown. I found
my
this.
God.
Gosh. And this time it's Rickard that gets the gem of trustworthiness.
Oh god.
Oh my God. Hey, good luck, Rickard. Enjoy another 40 episodes of always telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so.
That was
I will never do that
crazy,
again.
dude.
I will never do that again. That was so bad.
Enjoy the next 40 to 50 episodes of
Wasn't that the
everyone
first gem?
know your intention,
That was the
and
first
you
gem.
must tell the
This guy
truth.
gets the first gem.
Yeah.
We go to Mechanist, and it's a goddamn. You gotta tell the truth. Thinks
The
about
one
every
character who
mysterious-
got that.
The mysterious character who wants to be mysterious turned into the loud character who
Open
tells
book.
everyone
Hey,
everything
oh dear.
straight up.
The hell
Oh,
you doing?
man, I'm never
Walking
doing that
around
again.
just killing people all the time.
What are we talking about?
Oh, near.
The gem of
A
trust.
follower of Baal.
What's that symbol you
Oh.
carved in the door back there? Won't tell me about that.
I can't even do the voice anymore. I've locked it out.
I love the Jedediah
Mr.
voice.
Jedediah.
It's the
Mr.
French.
Jedediah, yes.
I will never forget your voices.
Yeah. Well, Mr.
Funny.
Jedediah,
I've seen
the
that
symbol
symbol
we
before
could
somewhere.
say is more or less of my patron. That is all.
Follower of Ball, huh? I bet he'd be real upset at you right now.
Don't ever say that name again.
Stops and the place turns around.
Oh,
All right.
Baal.
Shoots off his gun for no
Yeah.
reason.
Bang, bang, bang.
Enough of this.
Violent shot in
Shoot.
Onir's ear.
Violent shot down the motel hallway.
Yeah,
Meeting the
random.
Queen of meeting the Queen of Iskandaria. That's it, Queen. Fires off 3 rounds in the palace. You listen here.
Now you
You
listen
gotta-
here, I got something to tell you.
Guys, this party was such assholes.
I know.
Yeah, almost every single member of that party walked into everywhere acting like they owned the place.
We're literally like the
Yeah.
opposite now. It's so funny. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest, we really
yeah.
could, right? Because half of us had gods backing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, literally, like, especially near the end of the campaign, we were like actually powerful. We did
yeah.
own every room we walked into.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're the coveted adventurers that have been saving the world lately.
Still not
Saving the
still
world
never
over the
had a name.
past.
Still never had a name.
Yeah, we
The
never got
coveted
the name.
adventurers that saved the world in like maybe 3 to 6 months.
6
Like
months.
six
Yeah.
months. 6 months time. Grew to level 17.
We slayed a
Literal
white dragon.
comic book levels of strength in 6 months.
I shot my gun at
Yeah.
that white dragon.
The actual chosen of non-CT. What can we say, brothers? We're the best.
All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your
End up the
night.
stream real quick.
All right, bye,
Yeah,
Jay
See you guys
appreciate
next
it, Mr.
week
DM.
for
Much love.
the next session. Maybe we'll see some sunlight.
Hey, sunlight.
And maybe we'll find out exactly what the scales of fate
Good night,
are.
stream.
Ooh.
We will